Hello, everyone. Welcome to another game session with me, bukojuice. And this time we are playing Shadowrun for the first time. It's not really a system that I have run that much before, especially since this is a new edition. So please bear with us as we try to get through everything. This is BJ again, bukojuice. Kasama nyo para sa pagpawi ng inyong uhaw. So, hello everyone. And we are joined by four players today. And please introduce yourselves one by one. Let's start with Karlen because she's on the upper left of my screen.
So,
so, uh,
Karlen, yeah, okay. Paano ba natin? How do we do this?
so just introduce yourself, talk about your character for a bit, and then I think that's it.
Okay. Hi, I'm Karlen. You probably know me from one of BJ's streams for Aninag. I was a guest there. And for this one in Shadowrun, I'm still playing as an elf, a runaway elf, who is unapologetically chaotic.
Yay! All right, and then we'll go to the other Carlos naman. Hello,
Hi.
Carlos.
Hello, I'm Carl. Probably my first stream game. I'm playing. Street name is Anino. Concept is he's a street ninja. Imagine Raiden from Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, except if he was working in 7-Eleven.
All right, if Raiden worked at 7-Eleven. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And let us move on to Anne. Hello, Anne.
Hello, my name is Anne. You probably know me from watching too many TTRPGs on Twitch. I'm also very active on Twitter. My character is a character who has traveled from North America, from the Republic of Quebec. She has lots of secrets and she's trying to start over fresh with her
Oh no, Anne disappeared.
She's glitching actually. That's a bad roll.
So, interestingly, Anne is our decker, and she's already glitching.
Gosh,
We're having
what's your
problems in
com
the
link?
matrix.
It's the com link. Let's blame the com link.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
it's the
it's
100 million one.
I was actually thinking while I was preparing for today's game because it's raining pretty hard here in the Philippines, and when it rains, the internet kind of fucks up, and
Yeah,
but
just like people become sleepy.
yeah, so
Oh, I just
it's
woke up
not the
too.
best time to be a decker, unfortunately.
The internet becomes sleepy.
So okay, last but not least, do you have anything else to say, Anne, about your character? We're
That's
cool,
it.
right?
That's a good intro.
Sure, sure. And then we are going to go last but not least, TJ. Hello, TJ.
Yes. Hello, I'm TJ. Yes, I have been a guest also in one of BJ's stream, Anina. And I'll be playing today as Django, one of the elf, and often seen with two of his spirit guardians named Amihan and Bagat.
Cool, cool. You're a conjurer, right?
Yep, I am a conjurer.
Nice. Okay, so before we get into the game, reminder for all our viewers that we have book points that you automatically accumulate as you watch our stream. You could remind us to check our posture. You could highlight a message with those book points. You could also remind us to hydrate, which is something that we always forget. And um, we currently have a Twitchpiration bonus here that you could spend when you spend a Twitchpiration, or when you spend for Twitchpiration, that's worth 2,500 Buko points. You can choose one player and give them, in D&D it's inspiration, here it's edge. So if you want to give someone edge, especially for if we encounter one character who's like really into spending edge points and running out of edge points early on, then that would be a good way to help them out. All right, so without further ado, or with actually a lot of ado, because we are going to be playing a system that I am not super familiar with, so it's going to be a little bit slow. But let's try to start the game already, right? Does question for the players? Do you have any questions before we start? None.
Nope.
We're good.
We're all good, right? I guess I will open up with a quick reminder of how Shadowrun works. Usually, it's attribute plus skill, and your attribute is just a number from 1 to 6 usually, and then your skill is also a number that can reach to 6. I think it can reach up to 9 if you are a very skilled character already, but I think most of you will have 4 to 6 ranks on skills. So you just add your attribute plus skill, and then roll that many d6s. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm rolling 7 d6s, and then all 5s and 6s will count as a hit. And then we're going to be counting hits. Usually, most tasks that Shadowrunners do will require a threshold of 3 hits. So that's what you're looking for. Usually, sometimes I will tell you the threshold, sometimes I will opt not to. But when you roll 3 hits, generally that's a good thing already. Anything less than that is a bit too simple. Like a threshold of 1 probably means that it's only marginally more difficult than walking. And then also you would want to count your ones.
Specialties.
Yeah, you would also want your specialties. Your specialties will add 2 dice to your roll, and now you also don't want to count. You don't want to get ones, but those will also need to be counted, because if the number of ones that show up is half of your total pool, then you will encounter a glitch. So it's possible that you hit your threshold. For example, if we have a threshold of 3, it's possible for you to get 3 hits, but still get half of your pool as ones. If that happens, that means you do succeed, but there's a glitch that will happen. It's possible that you able to pick the lock of the door, but your lockpick broke, and things like that. And then if you didn't hit anything and you also glitched, then that's gonna be a problem. I think it's a critical glitch, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So let's go and start our game. Yo, I'm just now learning that Shadowrun is a TTRPG. I've been playing the PC games, says Braille. Hello, Braille. Alright, let me get into the mood. So we'll open a scene in a dark corner of a street. The street lamp is flickering. Bzz, bzz, bzz. And the floor is wet. It just rained. You could hear the slight tick-tocking of stilettos on the floor. Tuck, 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 tuck. In the distance, you see the silhouette of a woman walking by herself. Tuck, 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 tuck. And in the opposite corner, you hear someone shouting, "Balot! Balot! Penoy! Tak, 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 balot! Balot!" They pass each other, and then the woman turns right. She enters this nondescript old building. The paint has faded. Some of the paint has actually folded over, and you can see that it used to be a blue building, but the paint was slightly yellow, and then you could see the cement behind it. And on the entrance of this building, there is a large, imposing figure. It's a troll, 9 feet tall. You can tell that it's a troll because of the horns. He takes one look at the woman, who's dressed in a red. What's a good dress? I'm gonna go with red. I'm not really that good with fashion. Then just fill in the blanks. he takes one look at the woman, and then he just nods. And then the woman enters. And inside, there is an entirely different scene. There is a rave going on. People are dancing on the dance floor. Your people's icons are also lighting up all over the place as they are trying to find each other in the dark. And as that happens, the woman passes by. Pixie. What is Pixie doing in this bar? This bar slash nightclub slash whatever what have you.
I'm looking for a good time. At the same time, I'm like just looking around and see what kind of chaos I might bump into tonight, because it's the thrill I'm really into.
Okay.
Fuck shit up.
So you're just looking for something interesting to do.
Yep.
You also spot in the distance that your acquaintance. At this point, are you friends yet with Renegade? Or is it more like we've worked before? We've worked together before.
I think she just catches my attention because she kind of looks like an elf.
All right.
Kinda.
Renegade.
You can't tell. My
But I'm not really sure. Like, is this? Huh.
Wait, I think I need to check our call because everyone's frozen. Alright.
Fine.
I
Okay, let's get back.
am
So Renegade, you know that you are going to meet your Mr. Johnson here in this bar. You already have
We're in meat space, not in the Matrix yet.
Yes, you're in meet space. So this person wanted to meet in person. So that's interesting. Although this bar is making full use of augmented reality. Like if you take off your AR, it's a boring warehouse with nothing on it. Just a bunch of people dancing. But if you put on your AR, then suddenly there's lights, and suddenly there's icons, and then there's two icons doing some R18 things already. Even as their actual persona, their actual people are just dancing. Their icons are already like, whoa, we're not going to discuss that. So, you know he's gonna be here. You don't think he's here yet, though.
If I look in AR, I don't recognize his icon yet, right?
Yes.
I look.
He has given you the icon that he will use when he shows up. So you will immediately know that it's him. But so far, he's not yet here. Now, something interesting. I want to ask you, what icon did he tell you he will use? Sorry. I'm putting you on the spot here. Let me know if you want to throw it back at me. But if you want to be creative.
Well, if it's his icon, I feel like you should tell me what he told me.
All right, sure. Okay. He is a bit boring, actually. He is going to be showing up in an icon that is a yellow-faced smiley on a suit.
Like the guy from Assassination Classroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's that icon I pictured. I was like,
So he will stand out in this rave filled with young people trying to get a good time. So you know that he's not yet here. In the meantime, there's a lot of elves here in this particular rave. So that's why what's Karlen's character's name again? That's why Pixie mixes well. You don't really have to try to blend in. This is already your scene.
I just go like that.
Yeah.
The other one.
So, Karlen, your camera's frozen on my end.
On Twitch. Really?
Oh, no.
Because all of you guys are moving.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We
In
blink
in
to
in
make sure
our
it's
in
working.
Discord, you're frozen too.
Oh no. Anyway, but we can hear you, so
Yeah.
I
just
mean,
FYI.
it's a good pose. The one where you're frozen.
I know. It's
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 okay.
it's not like I'm yawning or anything.
It's good. It's good.
So speaking of elves, your new comrade actually is also here, who is going to help you with this run, because you do in your last run you kind of encountered some trouble with mages, so you figured it'll be nice to also get a mage, right?
It would be
Yeah.
nice. It would be nice to know someone who can punch through the astral plane because I can't deal with magic shit.
Oh, there you're moving again, Karlen. Nice. And tell us about your character, TJ.
Oh yeah. By the way, just a quick one. Can I summon the two guys now? While we're at it, I would be on the dance floor, dancing very weirdly because I don't know how to dance, but I'm just trying to fit in, type of thing. And you can see my two guardians face palming.
Remember when I said that elves fit in here? Hashtag not all elves. So
Just
He's the
Um,
exception.
okay,
So, yeah.
you haven't summoned it yet because there was a sign on the door that says no magic.
Oh, no magic. Okay.
But that being said, you could still try.
I mean, they can be outside type of thing. Is it okay
Possibly.
before I enter, so that they're ready? Okay.
Sure. Can you?
Let's do 247.
Okay.
I have 7 hits.
Okay, I think that has to be contested by my.
Yeah, 14 for you. 14 dice.
Really? 14 dice? Ooh. Wait. Let's do this real quick. As you can see, I'm not yet used to our new interface.
It's 7, and the next one was 9.
Give me a moment. I think my OBS is acting up. Why is it doing everything wrong?
Because it's raining.
It's raining. Probably.
Everything.
Yeah.
Probably the rain.
Let's blame the rain.
There you go. Finally loaded on my end. Give me a moment. Here. And then moving here. Aha, finally. All I wanted to do was roll dice. 14 dice, right?
Yeah,
1,
14
2,
dice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14.
It's 7 and 9 for the two.
7 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, do I have to roll 14 in one go, or do I have to like roll 7 and 7?
Oh no, it's 14 in one go.
Okay, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay, so I think I win on the first one.
Yeah.
And the second one,
And-
we should beat 9.
Beat 9. I think you will win this one also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I think the drain value is the one that you roll. And
Yes.
you do.
So you're going to
Yo.
roll body plus willpower, is it?
Yep, which is 14 for me.
Wow. I'm not yet
And-
used to the number of dice we're rolling. But I think this is just typical for Shadowrun to have to roll like 14 dice.
It
It's a
is.
lot.
So I think how does drain work? Because I need to beat 7, and I
Yep.
only have 5.
5. That means you take 2 stun damage.
Okay. And then on the next one, damn.
So that's why
How
you're.
much?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Next one is 6.
6. And I think
Yeah.
that was also a 6. So you resist drain on the second one.
Yep. So how
Okay.
does it work for that?
So
It's a
what
good time
happened-
to explain how does it work.
So what happened was you spent a lot of energy conjuring your air elementals. So the second one you got used to it, but on the first one you took 2 stun damage. And because of that stun damage, that probably explains why you're not dancing as well. Because you're like, everything hurts.
Okay, so just do stand damage. I have 11. What's the 11 mean? The 8 plus wheel divided by 2?
Okay, that I'm not sure. For now, we'll just say that you were able to summon your air elementals, and they're air elementals,
I
so
have
they're actually kind of
damage.
stealthy, huh? They're not that visible.
The 8 plus will divided by 2 is your stun tracker. Like how much
Okay.
stun
Right,
damage
right.
you can take.
So I have 2 now. Okay, I will just take note that I have 2.
Note that when you get to 3, you'll get a -1 to all rolls already,
Okay.
right? No
Okay,
magic
so
allowed.
good.
Magics anyway. Yeah. To
No,
be fair,
I'll have them at the outside. Just not inside the club. I'll be following the
so
rules.
you
I'll
you
be
you leave them outside. Okay.
finding Pixie.
So there are 2 air
Yes.
elementals outside just shumming.
Yeah. And I'll be dancing awkwardly, looking for signs of Pixie. Because she's the one who invited me here in this very rave party.
Okay. Pixie is going to be very
See him.
visible, right? Like you don't have to roll to find Pixie.
Yep. I'll approach Pixie. Hey, Pixie, what's up? Is our contact here now? Is Miss? And
Wait.
as silent as I can. This is actually quite. I actually enjoying this place.
So
and then I go like, I see, let me copy your dance, and I do like that too. You're not
Yeah,
alone.
and, it's like the 2010s type of dance.
you remember 2010. So you're like,
I see them on the what you call it, and the thing that the
on the
holograms
threads.
thing.
You probably saw
Yeah.
it on the thread. So, the TV, by the way, is gone in the year 2080, and instead we have something called the thread because it's 3D now. So it just projects a 3D image for you to watch. And a lot of the old variety shows from the 2010s, like Eat Bulaga and stuff like that, they have been converted to 3D, so you could watch old episodes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Why would
That's
you?
sad.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe you're into
I
it?
find it sad that in 2018 we still have Itbulaga.
Yeah, I think they still preserve Vic Soto's head or something.
Like Soto's head in a jar.
So incidentally, I actually want to ask how Anino is fitting in, if ever, in this mostly elf, but also surprisingly large amount of orc kind of grave.
I think my contact would be. What's Anne's character's name again?
Renegade.
Renegade.
Renegade. I think my contact would be Renegade. We met online, and she's hired me as muscle and as her cat before. One of the problems that I have right now is I'm outside of the club, and I'm trying to figure out how to walk in because I'm 5 foot, and my katana is about more than 3/4 my size. So I'm just staring, and I'm
And there's a
Trying to
troll on
contact-
the door. So
yeah, there's a troll on the door, and just contact Renegade and say, I think I have a problem. He's very soft-spoken. Renegade. Yeah, I think I have a problem.
I need to ask a clarification. Are weapons allowed in this place
Technically not.
if they're concealed?
If they're concealed,
Yeah.
well, technically you're not supposed to bring in concealed weapons, but
No.
It's
You
a
know-
Okay,
katana. It's not something.
but
you
it's a
told me to
rave
bring
that
my
includes
katana.
both orcs and
It's
elves.
it's not.
Has gone to violence more than once before.
Hey, Anino, what's up?
He told me to bring my gear. Um, there's an orc at the door. I don't think I can walk in with my sword.
Oh,
the-
yeah. No. See, I thought it was one of those sketchy meeting places, but it's actually a really big party. And so, actually, weapons aren't allowed.
The troll is actually looking at you, and
I awkwardly wave at him. Hi.
he's like, boss, bawal yan.
Opo, alam ko. Kaya nga may tinatawagan.
It's chilly outside. It's like there's a strong wind. But you think
Yeah.
you were looking at the weather forecast. The storm should have passed by now.
But it's not, which is usually the case when I'm outside. That's my luck. But anyway, ma'am, uh, do you actually need me inside? Because this guy isn't going to let me in.
Dude, I'm thinking about I'm gonna get you hired to do stuff, you know? Gonna get you paid.
Anino, a dwarf passes by you. He's actually wearing like a suit that, even though it's cold right now because a storm just passed and the floor is still wet and things like that, given the layers upon layers of coat that he's wearing, like he has like he's wearing like a complete western tuxedo almost. You know that's hot as fuck. He passes by you, and the troll just stands aside as he enters.
Well, let me see. Concern ko kasi is ang concealment rating ng katana. Saan ba to?
Very low, I think.
I think yes. And I'm because the way I imagine my character is right now, I'm still bareheaded. I am wearing my chameleon suit underneath, but I have a poofy cyberpunk jacket, and I'm standing outside, and I have my katana in my back. Not sure just how I'm.
Oh, incidentally, the dwarf is not wearing the hottest piece of clothing here.
So I just say, I need a job. I move forward to the orc and says, Boss, pwede bang I give him the katana? Pwede bang iwan to me? Kausapin lang ako sa loob.
Pwede naman.
Sige, check-in ko na lang kasi alam ko na bawal sa loob.
And he still gives
So,
you like those number thingies.
He'll give you a stub. It's
Like
pretty
the
old
rubber
school.
band
Like
thing.
you expect a
Yes,
cyber
Masasama
stub
yun.
at this point.
Rubber
Instead, it
Yes,
gives you like
sasama
a
niya sa
cardboard
payong.
number.
Weapon check.
Yeah.
So you have your katana with the umbrellas.
And then he asks you for
Yeah.
500 new yen for
He
the
just
entrance
puts it
fee.
like that.
500. Ano ito, deposit? Makuha ko ba ito ulit?
Hindi, para yan sa ticket, boss.
May bayad?
Oo naman. Social kaya yung mga nasa loob.
Is
I
he,
walk out. I walk out.
As
then
you're
you tell him
walking out,
he's your
Renegade,
guest.
you notice that there's a dwarf with the icon you're looking for.
Wait, the dwarf?
Yeah.
The fancy dwarf? Okay, so I was gonna go check on Anino, but I see
Yeah,
the dwarf.
because the dwarf was just entering, right? And you were just going out.
Yeah.
So you will actually like pass each
and
other.
it's the guy from Assassination Classroom, the big smiley face guy.
Yeah.
Oh. I walk out really quickly and check in on Anino.
All right.
Hey.
Anino's current problem is that the troll is telling him that there is a 500 entrance fee.
I'm
Okay.
reaching into my well. Go ahead and beep card the troll and say, sige na, man. They had
You're
na
pretty
ako
sure
agad.
there's no entrance fee, Renegade.
Yeah, I know. I have the money, but I work at 7-Eleven. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
No,
but you ask them if it comes with a free drink.
Consumable ba to, boss?
Oh, pwede yan pang iced tea.
Okay. Sige. Papasok
Yun.
ako.
Mahal ng iced tea, 500?
Yeah.
Talo na agad.
Is it
Yeah,
500
and if you don't-
yen or
if you-
500 pesos.
500
And if
New
you
Yen.
don't get the Nuyen, if you don't get the job, down like 500 without even enjoying the club.
I'm just shaking my head and I go inside the club and start looking for Renegade. The problem is,
No, I'm on my way out.
So you actually meet Renegade. You see,
Yeah.
you know each other already, right?
Yeah.
I know her avatar. I
Okay.
forget what she looks like in meat space, and I'm not the smartest person. So I'm just walking inside, but I'm
Yeah,
not
sure.
sure if she knows what I look like.
So there's
There
actually a
should be
good
problem
time to
with this
ask
party.
Renegade.
Me too.
That's actually a good time to ask Renegade what your persona is. What your online persona is.
My,
Uh, okay. Oh, wait, he's meeting me in meat space. Can he see my icon on?
Assuming you have something that can allow you to see augmented reality. Do you have
Yeah,
anything
I
like that?
I
Okay.
got cyber eyes.
Oh shit. Okay, he's got cyber eyes. Okay, so my online persona is actually like a totally I guess American looking woman, like a blonde with a high ponytail and like a leather suit that's like half pink and half yellow and like just really bright and like not what she looks like at all in space. So
All right.
that's what you would see her persona as, like cyberpunk Barbie.
All right, Cyberpunk Barbie. So that's easy enough to spot. So even though you've forgotten what she looks like, you remember her persona.
Since
Hey.
I'm trying to remember. And do I spot? I spot her, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, that's up. Move towards and
Hey.
hi. Kayo po si ano?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's me.
yeah.
Come
Okay,
on.
great.
Sige, let's go.
Ay,
Maybe
naiwan ko po yung
It's fine. Okay
Yan.
na.
okay.
Number 69.
Ay, okay. yung
Naka-
card.
Naka-check din yung crystal ko. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay. So I'm trying to see if where I can clip my baggage tag.
Oh, Pixie disappeared. Pixie, you are also familiar with the contact that you're waiting for. So you also are aware that the contact has arrived. So this is the person who's going to give you your next job. This person is referred to as is normal for a Shadowrun operation. He is just referred to as Mr. Johnson. Sometimes Juan de la Cruz.
Yeah, I was about to say is it Filipino type of yachts. Mr. De La Cruz.
Don Juan.
Don Juan. Yeah.
But yeah, he sits in a corner and then just orders iced tea. And just drinks there as if just waiting for someone to approach him. Braille says, nice.
Who gets there first?
I think if Pixie is not preoccupied, she can get there first. Otherwise, Renegade will get there.
I'm gonna dance my way there.
Yeah, me too. I'll
like
just
that.
be following Pixie.
We go like
So
that
the
and
two
do
elves
that.
are like,
What's that thing? The chain dance kind of thing.
like, like the train dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
cool.
And then I go like, are you who I think you are?
What's your character's surname again?
Villahermosa.
What
He
did
actually
Jera
answers.
mention?
He answers. I
Yeah.
am indeed Miss Villahermosa.
I'm sorry, what?
I am
The
indeed.
music's too. I'm gonna go. The music's too loud.
I
Can
said
you
I am
speak
indeed Miss Villa.
This is such a stealthy
It just comes out. It just comes out instead on your comm link. I am indeed Miss Villahermosa.
So discreet.
So what do you have for us?
As a basic job, smash and grab. He says. He takes out a piece of paper, old school paper, and then slides it on the table.
And then I take it. I'm like, I haven't seen paper for like 50 years.
We have our sources. You check the paper. It's just an address in Ortigas Avenue.
I'm like, oh.
Then he says, on the 13th floor of that building, they are keeping records of something that is in an old type of storage device called a CD.
A CD?
You kind of remember what that looks like.
Like a compact disc? The round thingies that's shiny, flat.
I see you're familiar with the technology. We only need the retrieval of the CD. And in exchange, my employer is willing to give you 20,000 new yen.
Hmm.
How quickly do I get there?
You're there by now.
Okay.
Yeah, you just hear something thousand new yen.
I-
And then I look at Renegade. I'm like, yes?
I'm here for the job. I've got the smash. And I point at Anino. He does the smashing.
And then I go like, so there are like two of us? What's going on, Mr. Johnson?
Well, I believe that this is a team job. For one thing, I'm not sure you would want to be seen on this particular building, Miss Villahermosa.
Oh,
Wait, you said this is in Ortigas. Is this where I think it is?
You take a look at the address again. It's your brother's building.
oh,
I hate that guy.
Yeah, and he loves that data.
Well, if he loves it, then I'm gonna take the things that he loved.
oh! So you killed his dog too one time?
It was an accident. I thought I hit the brakes, but it wasn't the brakes.
The dog?
It's it's a prank gone wrong, I think.
So
It's a prank. It's a prank.
It was a time when TikTok was a thing. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I'm pretty old, so.
Yeah.
a female orc in a red dress bumps your shoulder, Pixie. It's like, watch where you're going, Squishy. Yes. And then she walks away.
Wasn't she sitting at
Yeah.
a table talking to Mr. Johnson?
What?
She wasn't even moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very rude.
Yeah.
With
and then
a
I-
rude orc lady in a red dress.
Wait, is the orc lady, if I look at her through AR, is she really wearing a red, she's wearing the red dress as in meat space or in her persona? Or
Oh.
both?
Good question. No, she's actually wearing something a lot more practical.
Okay, so the red dress is like a AR thing.
Yeah.
She's just trying to look good, like renegade.
Yeah, like trying to compensate for her looks, type of thing.
And but by the way,
yell, asshole's not a personality.
squishy is actually a an insult that orcs and trolls like to throw at elves and humans.
Oh,
Something about
stand by
dying
my-
easy.
I stand by my statement.
squishy. I'm about to ask Mr. Johnson if it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the address and I think not most of the building doesn't have a 13th floor, right?
Well,
Ours have, because
they don't
We had
officially
this-
have 13 floors.
yeah.
Ah, okay. So you don't, I mean, that those ancient feng shui stuff, right? You don't really believe them.
Nah.
Okay.
So the job is to retrieve some data in a building where she, and I point to a pixie,
My brother, not
she
me.
doesn't want to be seen. Do we need a guy with swords? Is this a stealth mission? I just want to be cleared. If we don't want to be seen, right?
Mr. Johnson says that it's possible that our lady elf friend here doesn't want to be seen, but it's not really of any consequence to us if you are noticed, as long as we get the data. So if the data is damaged in any way, no dice. And need I remind you, these old tech, just a scratch on it, it might destroy the
I
entire thing.
know. Yeah. I used to rub two CDs together just to piss my brother off. Like,
What? That
Yeah. Like you do that and it's gonna scratch each other and won't be able to play anymore. Because
Wait, so
game consoles before, like, you need a CD for it, and I just like
how
just to
quaint.
piss him.
I'm
Yeah.
like I'm like 30 years old. I've never seen a CD in my life. So we're actually retrieving a physical
You've
object.
seen CD
Storage.
icons,
Yeah.
but you've never seen an actual CD.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
And then-
It's
and then-
reasonable
I
that an
never
elf would have seen one.
Okay.
And then I grab like what's that thing? A coaster
Oh yeah.
from the bar. It's kind of like this, but there's like a hole in the middle, and it's shiny. And yeah, you put it in a special player, and it reads all the data.
Okay.
So do we have a deal?
I have a question for you, Pixie. How bad would it be for you if we got caught? What's the risk for you here?
I really don't think there's not much risk for me here because my family's still after me. Not in a bad way. They just want me to go back. But
Yeah,
I don't like them.
Yeah,
So,
maybe they may think like it's a homecoming, a weird type of homecoming.
Yeah. And you know what?
Hey, you're back.
Just remembering that information that they want me there. I could stall them, you know. Maybe I could set an appointment.
Incidentally, yeah, you don't even have to not be seen. You could use your
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah, maybe you have
Okay.
some friends or associates in that building and have us sneak in.
Was it?
Oh yeah, I'm friends with Manong Gardo.
No,
Been-
Gardo, yeah.
Yeah, he's been the guard there for the longest time. And just
Yeah.
gotta get him his favorite malunggay pandesal for, you know.
Yeah, no, that's a really big paycheck actually.
So,
Yeah.
you guys in? We gotta be really careful with the CD though, because it's very fragile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ancient text.
Yeah.
Well, if we have a deal then.
Yes.
Okay.
So Mr. Johnson stands up and he just nods and he says, "Interesting. Usually they haggle." And then he walks out.
Oh, you can do that.
No,
Fine.
it's okay.
It's it's fine. It's the
It's
first.
fine.
It's the first.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
first
Yeah.
job.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Everything's fine.
Because I'm
No, but-
actually thinking about like extorting my brother while I'm there.
So I'm also thinking that it's one of Renegade's like first jobs in the Philippines, so she hasn't established herself yet, so she's not really like comfortable haggling just yet. She
Yeah,
wants
you
to
don't have a lot
develop
of
more-
contacts yet and stuff like that.
Yeah, she just wants to develop more of a reputation, so
Yeah, and-
she
and-
resists haggling.
Yeah, and I didn't haggle because all I wanted was to,
Piss
it's
off your
my
brother.
family's business.
Family
I was,
must
I
get
get
back
it.
on family.
Okay.
All right.
So
So
what? Well, okay. Yeah, continue.
so it's a pretty basic job. You just have to go to this building, steal something, make sure that something is not damaged, and then get out. Any plans on how to do this?
okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring you guys.
Question. Sorry to interrupt. Where's this discussion taking place?
It'd be outside while we're walking. I mean, it's really, really noisy inside there.
Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah.
Wait, where is this club located? This warehouse?
You are
located?
currently in Malate, somewhere in Manila. Manila
okay.
proper. Ortigas
So we gotta-
is
Yeah, we gotta cross Buendia to EDSA first. So yeah,
Because I was thinking,
let's
because
go urban.
my lifestyle is low, right? So I wouldn't be living in some super nice place. Or anything,
not to worry, Malate is shit.
but- no, but like if we were discussing this plan,
Still?
we probably need some place to discuss it that people won't overhear.
That's true.
So,
Well,
Okay.
There's
also,
no
but
urgency.
also there is one of your friends summoned an air elemental. They could actually like form a bubble around you.
Yeah, to conceal. I think it couldn't happen.
I mean, it's
like
not- It's not
Like
going to
a
stop
soundproof?
anyone who's using technology to spy on you, but if they're just trying to overhear,
They won't.
because sound travels through air. So if the air curves in a specific way,
Okay.
well,
So
that's
then
that's one thing.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about this outside? The music is too loud.
Let's go outside.
And then I asked Karina if he's done with his iced tea.
Tamis?
Because it's expensive.
Is
He
it
should
worth it?
finish that.
You know yung
Freaking-
iced tea na nilagyan ng tubig? Ay, sorry. You know yung iced tea na parang yung buong pakete nilagay dun sa baso.
Nice.
Almost syrupy na syrup.
Yeah.
Halos
Almost
syrupy
like
na.
carnival.
Pero hindi refillable. So, so it's just the one glass.
Okay.
So anyway,
So
that's
we
how
go
the iced tea
outside.
is. Sure. You could go outside.
So you can get your things back. And Django's spirit.
Yep. They will be there waiting for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, this music is too chill.
So we're headed out.
Unless you want to, I'm just gonna tell you, unless you want to, sulitin yung 500 you gave your action. Nasulit ko na yung sa akin
Huh.
like And you can see me dancing.
I forget about it.
I mean, let's go outside, plan it out. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Hey, sige lang.
Um,
I go back for my story. I forgot my story.
So you go back.
Mhm.
69.
Um,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Nice. Okay.
and there's some katana sword like the katana sword like umbrellas too.
Yeah.
Just beside them.
So I put it back on my poofy jacket.
And now you're
Start.
walking.
What?
So Malate is a bit of a slum in 2080.
Yeah.
The reason why there's a club here out of nowhere is because it's one of those things where elves who like to live dangerously go to. Because
Slum.
let's go there. It's awesome, but also we could get mugged. Isn't that awesome?
Sounds like Pixie.
Sounds
Yeah.
like Malate.
Adrenaline junkie. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking of doing.
In fact, as you're walking out, there's actually a dude that's offering you something called a BTL. What BTL?
What's that?
Oh,
It's some kind of chip.
better than life thing.
Thanks. Thanks.
Nah. I only smoke and then I take out a cigarette and just
You're lost.
smoke while walking. Okay, guys, here's the plan. We're gonna walk in. I'm going to. What are we gonna do? We're gonna walk in there, and I'll tell them that I'm going to see my brother and that you guys are with me. But once we get to the elevator, get down on the 12th floor, and then you go to the fire exit because there's a special door there for the 13th floor. And then
Wait,
you do what you're gonna do.
The
Okay.
13th floor doesn't exist? Is that
In
what
the
you're saying?
elevator. Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
In the elevator, but
Generally,
There's
in most buildings, especially here in the Philippines, after 12 it's 14.
yeah.
Right.
Feng Shui
If
stuff.
you want to go to the 13th floor, you have to get down on the 12th or the 14th and then use the fire exit and find that door to the 13th.
Yeah, no, Renegade she's grown up in like the Republic of Quebec. She doesn't know anything about the Philippines really. She's learning.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us about your brother or family in
Oh,
general? What to expect?
well,
I
they're a
mean,
bunch of.
I know that you're the awesome one and the siblings.
Oh, thanks, Django.
Yeah, but what
Oh,
do
you want to
we
smoke?
expect?
Yeah, offer him a cigarette. You want to smoke?
Oh, that's
Well, the thing about my family is when we all evolve into like this, I didn't ask for this life, but we were already affluent back then, and they kind of got drowned. Is that the right? Is that the right? Well, they became assholes more than they were already
Okay.
before. Yeah.
So we're just figuring out if there are something shoot head or shoot foot type of thing. What to do? So I think it's just
Will they shoot you
foot.
in the head or shoot you in the foot?
Yeah,
Good question.
I
Good
think it's
question.
just shoot foot.
Yeah, just the foot. Just
Yeah.
make them writhe in agony.
So interestingly, Janko's all too familiar with that story because it's a familiar elf story.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, old elf has daddy and mommy issues type of thing.
Yeah, bitches. They
at
want
least
me.
it's a shoot foot family. Yeah, the last elven
I mean,
family.
if you would spend 80 years with your parents, type of thing, yeah, things will go wrong.
Yeah.
And
Humans wouldn't have to.
imagine them telling me like back in my time, like I don't fucking know.
Well, back in my time, they used CDs and USB and stuff.
Yeah, and in their time, they had to like carve their own wheels. I think.
Ancient
I don't
elf.
know.
Yeah, and they communicate using this like brick things that they put on their ears and stuff.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
it's like
like
this. It's like like it goes like that, and then you like talk to them. I don't. It's
Like a
weird.
clam, right?
it's a
Yeah.
clam shop.
And then when they're mad, they just go like this on their forehead to close it. I mean, they can't close it like, just close it.
So is that
I don't know.
the extent of the plan right now? You go there, you
We
Yeah.
go
distract.
there and
I think
see what's next.
Oh, and you know what? Since that's the storage, you might find other things that I don't know we can sell in the
Okay.
black market or something.
Or just to piss off your family.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
gonna say something,
okay,
Riley?
hold on. Hold on. First of all, we have to do this with a little bit
Discreetly?
more planning.
Okay.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is see if I can find like a blueprint of the building, like a map of like different apartments and things.
Also,
I'd like-
while you're at it, can you see what are the new hirings that they can have? I want to
Sure. You will need to
disguise
jack into
as
the
a
matrix for that.
intern or
I think.
something.
Ooh, intern, I
Applying.
like that.
Yeah, but you go. And that's something that you could find out if you go into the matrix, right?
Yeah, I was thinking I would go into the Matrix to look into that, and also I'd like to get an idea, like a snapshot of how much security they have, like in terms of cameras and where things are, as far as cameras and surveillance.
Okay.
Figure out where the main security hub is, maybe.
All right. So I think this is going to be some matrix abilities.
Well, there's a hold on. I'm
For things like job openings, that's pretty easy to find. But things like
Google
blueprints
search
of
that.
buildings, that's going to need user access.
Oh, it's going to need user access. Okay. I
So
love this.
sure, let's start out with my book, Matrix.
Okay, now I think it would be now if I'm just doing a simple search, does noise come into
Okay, if it
come in
not yet,
with it?
but
Okay,
with a
'Cause I'm
simple
just
search,
kind of trying
go ahead.
to do like a background search on this building, so we know what we're getting into.
Okay, so in which case that is pretty simple. That is going to be a threshold. It's a legal thing because you're not yet looking for the blueprints of the building, right? You're just looking for background info. So with the background info, that's just a threshold 3 for what's the legal check again? Trying to remember. Using the matrix step by step. Wait. I know of a way to find it. Give me a moment. So as you can see, if you're watching this, we are not yet used to this system. So I'm taking a while to find a few things. All right, it's just electronics plus logic. GD Digest. This system has the Matrix. The Matrix is kind of like the successor to the internet because the internet crashed in 2029 and then it crashed again in 2050 something. So now we are on version 3, which is the Matrix now. It's called the Matrix. Anne is frozen. Anne, are you still with us?
Ang pakigalawang baso.
And in 2080, they're not discreet anymore in getting your information type of thing.
D&D Digest is like, but Malate is still the slums? Yes. Oh no.
Oh
I think she
no.
vanished completely.
no. Now, now our layout is screwed. No.
Yes. Let's see if we can find her. Anne went to the general chat.
She's back.
She back?
There.
I see her back there.
Except our icons got messed
Yeah.
up. So
I
will
became Django.
I'll fix that while we're waiting for
Hello.
Hello,
There
hello.
she is.
I think you...
Okay, so I think
Open
I think the power went out here,
Oh.
so I'm using my
Oh.
data to get on Discord, so I won't be turning on my cam right now.
that's okay.
But okay, so just a regular search on the matrix first
Yes.
for information on the building itself. Like
So that is pretty just
know.
electronics plus logic.
whatever publicly available information on the building itself.
That's just electronics plus logic at a threshold of 3. So feel free to make your roll with normal dice if you don't have that ability, right?
Yeah, don't remember what the dice pool is because
Okay,
Die.
it's electronics plus logic. Do you remember your electronics and logics values?
electronics plus logic.
Yes,
Okay.
because it's still legal. You're not doing anything illegal. While I am fixing everyone's avatars.
No, it's okay. I got the app. I'll just do it.
Okay.
Okay. I have a bonus edge for my matrix action, or for my.
Sure. Oh no, Anne is vanishing a lot. Okay, so while we're waiting for her, we'll wait for her to
Yeah,
resolve her
she's
issues.
in the matrix at the
Yeah.
moment. It's okay.
So that's actually in line with how they work, the deckers, because may sarili silang mundo sometimes when they get into the matrix. In the meantime, are there any plans for the rest of you?
Question.
Oh.
Sure.
So we're going upstairs to the 12th floor or the 14th floor
13.
Yeah.
before we get to the 13th, right? It's in my base. Cameras. Won't that be a problem?
Yeah.
There probably will be cameras.
Yeah.
That's true.
Cannot jeopardize the 7-Eleven gig, you know.
It
Well,
depends.
It's something so important talaga. 7-Eleven kid.
Yeah. Kasi I could walk in with my gear, but I don't think they'll appreciate Cyber Ninja walking around in their hallways.
Well, that's one reason why you want a decker with you, because the decker can scramble their records, at least so that their faces are not visible in the
Okay.
cameras.
Okay, nga pala si Ma'am Renegade. Okay.
Mm.
So she'll take care of that.
In
Tapos,
theory.
in theory, I could go chameleon mode while you guys are going inside. So they'll be more focused on you and less looking for me.
Or you could also like wear a mask. That's
Well, I do have my helmet, but again, just in case we run into people. I mean, is this an office building? When are we breaking in?
Oh, we broke again. Okay. What do you know? I think I will
Yeah, I
ask
think
you
that,
to
that
roll.
would have been the
Do you have a
decker thing,
knowledge
but-
skill?
But
do you have
Pixie
a
would
knowl-
have
A knowledge
Oh,
skill
this
that you think would be
things.
applicable?
What?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
knowledge about the building, I think, Pixie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's my brother's building.
So okay. So if it's Pixie doing this, you don't even need to roll because you're intimately familiar with it. So basically,
Hmm.
the building is inside an arcology. An arcology is kind of like a self-contained environment that is artificially created. So think a building that contains a bunch of buildings. It actually contains the old Ortigas Avenue. They placed it there after the Great Sinkhole of
Preserve.
Mega Mall of 2039. So
Oh,
so there's a sinkhole where Mega Mall used to be. And because it's
Now it's just Mega Mall because it's no longer there.
yeah, it's just Mega Mall.
mega hole.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Hello. So, as I was explaining, Mega Mall sunk into a sinkhole, and because that scared a lot of the Ortigas businesses, they decided to band together and create an arcology and erect what used to be San Miguel Avenue, Ortigas Avenue, and those things into its own arcology, and that's where most of them are now. The arcology is called the Jolly Arc.
Okay.
And yes, this is a corporate building or a fast food conglomerate.
Sige. So you'll see
Ooh.
Anito, his attitude starts to change because he's no longer awkward, but he starts asking in a very clinical fashion. What's the traffic in the hallways? What time are we going there? Are we expecting a lot of people moving in and about?
Not really. Not a lot of people.
Should
Well,
we
depends on
maybe-
what time, because
Should we maybe consider doing this at night? And I'm kind of like, maybe we should, because we're probably still walking. I guess I don't know. Like, I would probably just invite everybody over. Like, it's a really crappy, small apartment, but we could probably all fit and plan together.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's probably easier for me to like do my
Yeah.
searching that way.
So we're moving the conversation.
but were you
to the
able to
apartment.
make your initial roll earlier, or did you not catch?
No, I don't. I don't think I caught it. But
All right. So all right. What we could do is we could just go to someone's apartment.
yeah,
Renegade's apartment. Is that what you're offering?
yeah. I figure I'm probably living in the slums with like a low lifestyle. I'm not really living in a fancy place right now, so it's safe to say that I.
Yeah. There's a
It's-
bed space in Malate that you probably own
Yeah,
or
it's
renting.
realistic. It's realistic for me to live in the slums, probably.
All right. Sure. So it is actually a very crowded apartment complex. Like it's one of those things with 3 floors, a landlord, a bunch of rooms. You can tell that there's a husband and wife that is arguing in one of the rooms as you pass by. Like, tangina mo rin.
Yeah, I know
Stuff
what
like that.
that's like. Like it's a small room, but I figure it can at least fit the 4 of us where we can just sit and
Yeah. You have your monoblock chairs. So
yeah.
Sa kwarto kayo nag-uusap lang?
Anyway,
orc pa talaga, orc.
Well,
Di man lang
so many
manelf.
angry people. Okay. Yeah. So I've done the
Mhm.
initial search, info dump. Basically the sinkhole, right? You guys were talking about the
Yeah.
sinkhole.
Mm-hmm.
So that
That's
tracks.
what I got from the search. Did I get anything about? Do I need to do a different search to like research Pixie's brother's family? Like what kind of stuff he's into? Like what kind of
All right.
data he might be holding? on
Your
to?
basic search tells you that Her brother is the CEO of conglomerate.
All right. She kind of just like sighs, like kind of in a not again kind of face, but she's like, okay.
So the basic idea is that, for lack of a better term, we'll just call the food conglomerate Jabi, and Jabi is a subsidiary of As Technology.
Okay.
And in fact, Jabi owns the entire arcology, the Jolly Arc.
Sige. So just to recap the approach.
It could have the hive.
The Hive. That's what
Like,
some
capital
people
J,
call it when they want to like badmouth Jabi.
The hive.
So, so this building's in Ortigas. How far away is that? Because I don't know exactly my
It's some distance away from Malate.
Malate. I don't know Manila proper.
Mm.
I live in
Yes.
Antipolo.
So to give you an idea, Malate is in Manila proper, whereas Ortigas is closer to Pasig. So
Oh yeah, I know where Ortigas is. I just don't know where Malete is
Ah,
in relation.
right. Malate is closer to the bay, Manila Bay.
Manila Bay.
So-
Ooh, that's pretty far.
Yeah.
So if I were to try to dig around in the Matrix, illegally, I would have to deal with some noise.
Yes.
Now, how much noise? Because I have a single scrubber that would reduce that.
Okay. Let's see. I would say, out of the blue, not a lot of noise. Maybe 2
So then the single scrubber would
would.
help.
Yeah.
Would basically cancel it out.
Yeah. It's not that
Okay.
far. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the entirety of Metro Manila is not that big.
Yeah. It's just really traffic most of the time.
It just
The,
feels far
It
because
feels
traffic.
far, like if you're going to travel.
the main reason there is noise is because a lot of people are using the Matrix. Like even the poorest of the poor, for some reason, can access the Matrix.
No, in AR, it's not that hard.
Mhm.
Like AR, I imagine is the accessible part. The what is it? The hot sim, probably a bit harder to get into.
Yeah, but what you can tell from your few for the few months that you've been here so far is that it's harder to get into, but a lot of people without the resources try, and that just contributes to the traffic, to the noise. They're not doing anything like you know the whole pare nasa darknet ako. Papunta
Yeah.
ako dyan.
Yeah.
But they haven't really done anything in the darknet. They're just like
They just hang out there.
yeah.
Tambayan lang.
But just because
It's
they're doing
cool.
that, they're like,
It's
whoa,
lit.
we're
They got it.
Shadowrunners. And they contribute to the
These
noise.
days.
That's so funny. Okay. So then it's doable for me to actually try to dig.
Anyway, you have a scrubber, so it cancels out anyway. Just setting flavor.
Okay.
So let's see. I believe you are going to
Okay.
you're going to make, trying to remember how this works. You're going to make an attack. Is that correct?
Hold on. I want to see what I'm trying to do though. Let me see. It's just no. Let me see. I'm going to. Well, I want to go into the actual server, I guess, in
Okay.
the actual building to get more information about it. Like learn about the security there and
All right. So first of all, you have to get in. So you either have to
Yeah.
go through a backdoor entry, or you try to brute force your way in. Right.
okay. Right.
So a backdoor entry would be a cracking plus logic. Brute force would also be cracking plus logic, but it will be. I think that there is a difference of this action is linked to the sleaze attributes. Other one is linked to the. See, I'm still learning this. Hey, look, Elisa's on. Elisa's on. What do you roll? But yeah, I think either way, it's cracking plus logic.
Yeah, it's cracking plus logic. I'm going to hmm.
Because to get the information that you want, you're trying to get more information on the brother, right?
Well, I'm trying to get.
I mean, we could just
I'm
ask.
trying to find a
If
way.
you want the information about the brother thing, I mean,
That's
I
true.
think we
That's
No.
true.
should ask the building.
So instead,
No, it's more about trying to like figure out the building itself, like
right.
in case we have to deal with like the security systems or whatever, like where all the cameras are and
That's
stuff
true.
like that.
Okay, in that case, that sounds like you would have to first get user access just for the cameras. But if you're actually going to tinker with the cameras, that's admin access.
Wouldn't the blueprints? We can start with the blueprints.
Well,
Wouldn't
I
the
just want to
blueprint be
know where
somewhere?
they, yeah, where they. I just want to know where the cameras would be. So if I'm looking for blueprints, maybe they'll have information
Yeah, sure.
about
So
where
what you're going to do there is you're going to get user access. To get user access, you can either try a backdoor entry or you could try to brute force your way in.
Okay, what's the difference? Versus willpower, firewall, cracking logic. This action is linked.
And what?
Okay, I don't have a backdoor into this, so it'll probably be
Brute
it'll
force.
probably just be a brute force. Blah 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 blah. This is the fastest way to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be opposed by the willpower plus firewall of the admin.
Okay. I'm going to first attempt to gain user access, one step at a time. Just want to check something.
Sure.
Okay, hacking, maintaining illegal access. Okay, shoot, that's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
What?
All right,
I'm gonna brute force the thing.
let's go.
Okay.
So that is whacking. My specialty of hacking. So that's 5. The logic of 6. It's 11. Yikes. Okay.
Don't worry about it. My roll sucks.
Oh no. Really? Oh balls. I want to check something though. Oh no, what?
What did you get?
I got 2 hits
Oh,
and three ones.
oh, you glitched, huh? Wow.
Is it? It's wait. 3, yeah. So it's more if my ones are more than my successes. Is that?
It has to be more than half. Sorry, it
More
has to be
than-
half of your total pool. So if
Oh, my
you
total pool. My total pool is 11.
so it's not a glitch.
Okay, but I only have 2 hits.
You only have 2 hits. All right. We are equal. I also got 2 hits, but I glitched. So you were able to get access to the blueprint of the building, so you know where where each camera is. What else were you trying to figure out?
I just wanted to have the information so that if I have to, like, okay, so the blueprints also tell me where like the main security area is? Like,
Yes.
I just want to get. Okay.
It is on the 2nd floor.
Okay, so 1. Okay, so probably if I were to look at my baby monitor, I'd have like 5 or 6 already. I don't think I really need anything else.
No, you only have 3 right now. Overwatch because it's based on my hits, right?
Yeah. Well, it's plus. It's. Oh wait.
It's based on my
Oh,
hits, not your
user-
hits.
It's user level access, not admin level access.
Yeah, yeah.
I read it wrong. So it's 3, not 5. Or 2, not 5. Okay. I don't think I need to stay. I'll probably just properly jack out so
Yeah.
jack out so I don't hurt myself.
So the good thing is you know exactly where each camera is, and you know where the security is, as well as you know all the secret access points to level 30.
Oh shit! I know where level 13 is. Awesome. Or I know all the secrets to level 13.
Yes,
so
you know that
willpower-
level 13 is accessible from the 11th floor and the 12th floor. It's in between level 11 and level 12.
Oh,
13, wait,
it's like
what?
11.5.
You would
Not
you would assume
12.5.
that it's between 12 and 14, right? No, it's in between 11 and 12.
Wow, that's they put 13 in the weirdest place, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna jack out. That's willpower and electronics, I guess.
It's now safe to remove USB.
Wait, hold on. I have to properly do it. So my electronics is 3.
So basically, what for everyone else's benefit, what happened was that Renegade went into virtual reality. So she went limp for a while.
So we're just watching her like that. And we're like,
Yeah.
It looks
Yoshi lang
like I'm
kayo.
taking a nap.
Dung.
And
Windows
in the
That's why-
meantime, what have you?
that's why
Did
she
you talk
wants a
about
senior
anything while she was under?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she took us in her apartment to nap.
Oh,
So
come on, really?
we're just talking.
you're like, late nung
Anina,
apartment.
how's that 7-Eleven kid doing for you? Is it good, man?
Keeps me alive. I guess what I want to know at this point is what the approach is going to be. Are we just walking up?
I don't even know. We're just waiting for the information from Renegade.
I mean, she'll get the building layout. That's I don't doubt that she'll have that information. But I just want to get what the general idea of the heist is going to be. So we're going to try to get the CD. It's on the 13th floor. What's the general approach here? We're just walking up into the building as it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about night, and maybe we can get entrance using Pixie's contact with the security card
Manong
type of
Gardo.
thing.
Yeah, we could
Try
do
to
that.
avoid
Okay.
some cameras and stuff. Figure out what type of protection is there in the 13th floor.
Okay. So
Yeah.
who's the team breaking in?
Oh, isn't the four of us?
I'm
Or
not
should
sure it's smart that everybody will be going in at the same time.
Oh,
Okay.
Hmm.
So I don't know how it works to jack out, but I know it's electronics plus willpower, and I got 1 hit.
You got one.
That's like 1 hit, and it's versus. Hold on, what is it? It's versus charisma plus data processing or attack
Sure.
plus data processing. I don't know.
I'm not sure if we have to do it because your Overwatch score is like
Can I-
super low, and I'm like
I
you
can
could
save
like
it.
do it carefully anyway.
Okay, that's fine. I will kill.
I think we'll just go stricter when you are actively being watched.
That's true. So I will probably copy the file before I go out. Just like, think I don't.
Cool.
Okay.
So you now have a copy of the blueprint on your data.
and you woke up in the middle of us discussing how we're gonna go about this thing. So right now we're just talking that it's not good that all four of us would be infiltrating.
While you guys are talking, you get a message on your comm links with a file. It says,
Okay.
"Here you go, guys," and it's a copy of the blueprints, just so everybody has one.
And then I go like, huh, I thought it was in between 12 and 14.
It's not?
I know,
It's
right?
not, like, look, it's between 11 and 12.
Maybe your brother isn't just good at math type of thing, like
Maybe-
counting and stuff.
He's He's a CEO. They don't need to count.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like machines
They,
for that.
they have people to count for them.
Or the blueprints has, yeah, the original blueprints has typo. They just let it.
They picked the wrong number.
Let's just do this. No, don't fix the typo.
How
Don't
old
fix the typo.
how old is this blueprint? Like how old is this building? Is this from like 2010? Like an ancient building?
So
this
the building itself is from 1999,
Holy
Older
shit!
But it's
than-
inside the arc, right?
but they did transport it inside the arc. They maintained the
Oh, yeah.
basic outline of the building.
That makes sense, actually.
It's kind of like they lifted the entire district, the entire Ortigas Avenue, San Miguel Avenue. They lifted all of that into the arcology.
Oh, that's so weird. I keep forgetting that they can do that. Okay, well, is there a way for us to know if the 13th floor is like common knowledge? Like people know how to get to the 13th floor, right?
No, I think it would not.
Yeah.
It would be.
No?
Because
Wait,
it would have been 12 and 14. That's what Pixie has been telling you.
y-
Here in
your
the
brother-
Philippines, it's usually.
Your
12
brother
and
lives
14.
on a secret floor that nobody can access?
No, it's not.
No,
It's
He doesn't
only
live
the
there.
That's
He
not-
just
that's
there.
not-
stored something
yeah.
there.
That's just the storage. The 13th floor is just for storage.
Okay, so he doesn't actually live there, but he lives in the building somewhere.
No, his office is in, like the penthouse.
Oh,
Because he
wait,
likes it old school, you know, like the bosses live on the topmost floor,
It's a
like
corporate
looking
thing.
everything. He's got this like he's a huge fan of the Lion King.
Yeah, it's
when we were
it's actually
kids,
an
and he's
office
like
building.
everything the light touches is my kingdom type of shit.
Oh,
Like
he's
that,
that guy. Oh God. Okay, so we're breaking into a corporate building. We're not breaking into his apartment. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. So we go at night when everybody's gone home. It would probably be the safest way to do it.
Not necessarily. This is the Philippines. A lot of people are on night
Nothing's
shift.
safe.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people have been working night shifts since before I
Yeah.
was born.
And this is Ortigas, even in 2080, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there are a lot of BPO things there. Okay, so yeah, we go at night.
But
We
night
let
does give you the
guard-
cover of darkness, so there's that.
We let
Everybody-
the
Everybody's
guard
going
in.
at night.
Oh, yeah, but not
Yes,
all of
alright.
us will go inside. It's still
Yeah.
planned.
So
What-
just to make sure we got the outline right. Our target is on the 13th floor. Do we all need to be within the vicinity there? Because otherwise, I'd like to know who's breaking in.
Not me.
If I'm
I'm gonna
going
say.
if I'm going to be supporting everyone in the Matrix, like making sure you guys aren't seen, like messing with the cameras, I'm probably going to need to be relatively close. I don't necessarily have to be inside, but it's optimal.
I'll be somewhere around 500 meters off, and I'll just be doing my spirit guardians, helping you guys supporting.
So it's going to be
Alright.
Pixie and Anino going in. Is that the
Go
plan?
Well, I'll go in too, but I'll probably find like a room to hide because I will probably be in the Matrix, making sure that
So-
the cameras don't see them.
Well,
Yes.
Anino knows for a fact that there is a 7-Eleven on the ground floor,
Nice.
and that there is a storage area there that generally does not have cameras.
Oh,
But that's on the ground floor. Okay, so I guess the concern here is getting Renegade a room where she can do her magic, making sure that she's obscuring our approach. Easy enough. We can get that done. I can talk to Dodong. There's a 7-Eleven downstairs. So maybe have us make use of the stock room. Nobody really uses that
Hmm.
for except for napping. We can get that done. But once we get up there, I mean, my question is, Pixie,
Yep.
are you okay with being seen in the corridors of this this building?
Yes, but
Alright.
renegade might need to tweak the cameras so they don't see me getting out of the elevator on that floor.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
And what is? I'm sorry. What's Ted's character's name again, sir? Going
The 13th floor is not accessible through the elevator.
Yeah,
You have to
I
go
mean,
through the
so
fire
that they
exit.
don't see me getting off like the 11th floor.
That's true. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. What's Ted's character's name again?
Django.
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 Django,
sorry.
yeah.
Alright. So Django, what will you be covering?
Actually, I'm thinking if I'm gonna go with you guys or no, but I have the spirits here. I can command them from 500 meters off. So maybe I'll just stay at the 7-Eleven.
No, that's going to be
And
more
get
than
this.
it's more than 500 meters. So
Oh,
okay, so
yeah.
I guess the trick is getting everybody to the 11th floor without getting noticed
Yes.
or getting stopped. Then from the 11th, we'll have access to the secret room. That's it.
So-
All right. Yeah. Go.
I only have so much time in the Matrix before the cybersecurity starts coming down on me, especially in a corporate setting. So we have to be smart about which cameras we're going to nuke. So definitely the ones closest to the elevator on the 11th floor. I'm going to mess with that. And probably if there are any cameras near the secret room, I can mess with that as well.
My suggestion here is everybody gets to the 11th floor at different times in different manner, just so that people don't immediately figure out that we're a group.
That's a good point too. It'll
Oh,
give me
yeah.
some time.
Oh, you
Maybe
need
just a quick one. I think one
Sure.
floor is around 4 meters, so 500 meters is more than enough for me to.
Yeah, but you can stay in the ground floor if you're going to the 11th floor, right?
No,
Because
Uh,
the spirits can assist you.
Django's
I can
plan
be
is
at
to
the
send the
7-Eleven.
spirits and then have
from
himself
the ground
stay
floor.
from the ground floor.
Yeah,
It should work.
Tapos, you
Yeah.
can control your spirits at the 11th floor.
yeah.
Okay.
Up to 500 meters. I can just.
That's more than 11th floor ba? Kaya ba na 500 meters yun?
Yeah,
Yes.
4 meters is the
Okay,
height
okay.
of each
Sige.
floor. It's
Sige,
more than
sige.
enough.
Yeah, you can also cover renegade.
Like 500
just in
meters
case
is half a
things
kilometer, so the building's
shouldn't be.
ceilings are not that high.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're staying downstairs. Pixie, you're going up.
Are you gonna say something, Renegade?
No, I just want to ask, what kind of assistance can spirits give? Are they just fighty spirits? Are they like?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can they help us look for stuff?
Good question.
Yeah, I mean they are air spirits. I think they can pass fruits, right?
Okay.
They can pass through things, yeah.
Yeah, they can pass through things.
And they can fight, right? To an extent.
Yeah, they can fight. They do have elemental magic and stuff. They can do concealment also.
Ooh,
Probably
concealment.
Pixie.
Concealment. That's the important part that you should have led with.
Yeah. I mean, just in case the camera thingy falters or something.
Yeah, so they do have
Cover our
concealment.
bases. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, they can do search too.
Yeah.
They can help you search the spirits.
Okay.
How
Yes,
do we
that's-
make them familiar with what a CD looks like?
Yeah.
Um,
A spirit would
I'm
not
not even
know what a
familiar
CD
with-
is.
you could have downloaded something from the Matrix.
You know what? It's easily searchable. Let me just.
Wait,
Yes,
can you teach spirits by
But they
using
Pictures.
data from the Matrix?
No. I can communicate it to them. You can show it to me. I can describe it to
But
them.
I show you a CD. I don't have
Yeah.
a CD anywhere here. You
I-
have a
You
CD.
wouldn't have a
Email
CD right now because you are
I
currently
emailed
in
him a
Renegade's
picture
apartment.
from-
Yeah.
I basically do like a Google search on the Matrix for a CD.
Yeah, and then, but it's 3D now, so you twirl it. This is what it looks
But yeah,
like.
but the problem is the air elementals have no ability to sense anything in the Matrix. So
No,
to
no,
them,
no. What I mean is, I want to show it to Django so he can
Yeah,
Ah,
I
right,
can
right.
just tell
the
them.
spirits.
Maybe
Alright.
it's an ability check for me to describe it properly to them.
sure. That's a good way to go about it. So I think that is intuition plus some kind of creativity skill. A good creativity.
Yeah, intuition is some sort of intuition.
That's amazing.
I know that intuition is your like basic.
Let's see. Well, intuition and
Do you have a skill that you think will apply? Because
I have.
otherwise, I am going to say that it is going to be. Ooh,
if it's not influence or perception, then it's just a dice roll of 3.
yeah. You do need 2 hits to explain this to it.
Yeah, it's just 1 hit.
Oh
Okay, they have an idea of what you're talking about, but they can make a mistake.
Yeah, it's a circular shiny clean thing that you can see yourself in, but elementals doesn't know what actually things. It's about the size.
Oh, kuya,
Shiny,
alam namin
shiny,
kung ano yan.
silver.
Sige, sige. Parang nakakita na kami ng ganyan.
Good. This will go well. But I think I can describe them when I
Don't
can describe
worry,
it when
kuya,
I
alam
do the
namin.
search thing. Okay. Dang.
So,
I'm just gonna ask the guy. So while I'm on the ground floor, is there anything that you want me to be a lookout for? Alert you guys if ever. Since I'll be on the ground.
I was thinking, if you can hear what Manong Gardo is communicating with other guards. I mean, we're friends, but he might, ask other guards to like roam.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
so we
I can,
know.
I can do that. I can eavesdrop things.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, all
Okay,
right.
so I'll do
is the plan
a
complete?
recon also while you're doing stuff, just to alert you guys for whatever.
Just make sure that wherever I am, nobody because I'll probably be on the ground floor as well. Maybe I can also hide in the.
Oh,
second
you'll be in the storage room in the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
So make sure.
I'd
that
be in the
the-
7-Eleven too.
Yeah, make sure that the storage room doesn't get messed with, so my unconscious body isn't messed with while I'm in the Matrix.
So
Okay.
my understanding is that both Renegade and Django will be in the storage room.
Yeah,
So at
I'll
least
be in
Django can
the-
protect you.
Yeah, I'll be on the outside. He will be in the inside the storage room. I'll be drinking some Slurpee or something.
It's just chilling with Slurpees.
All right. This sounds like a plan. Anything else?
Okay. So who's coming up with me then?
Anino.
Anino.
I point at Anino. I'm pointing
To
at.
be fair, Anino's the one who could probably like hack his way out if things
Hack
get
and
bad.
slash.
Yeah.
Wait, where is Anino on the overlay? I think I'm pointing the wrong way.
Other side.
I have a question.
Anino is over. Anyway, yes, Anino.
Does Renegade know the possible number of security that the floor will have at any given time?
Oh, people.
No, you only looked at blueprints.
I only looked at.
Oh.
blueprints. We can find out. I can maybe find
Personnel, roster schedules. Yeah.
I could probably go back in Matrix because I just got out.
Well,
Okay.
what I can do is when you reach the 11th floor, I can have the spirits go forward first.
Yeah.
Tell you how many.
Ideally,
Here's
I
let's
guess my concern
finalize
is I
our
need to know
plan
my gear.
in
We go
5
like-
minutes, and then we're going to have a break
Okay.
from 2:45 to 3 p.m. and then we're going to
Oh.
execute the plan at 3 p.m.
Okay.
All right?
Execute the
There was
plan.
just like a tiptoe our way there.
Yeah.
The spirits to go first. And they're gonna be like,
And
all clear.
all clear type of thing.
So
Or you
yeah,
can tiptoe using their concealment too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We just have to be
Nice.
very stealthy.
so okay. So to clear out the plan, first pupunta kayong 7-Eleven.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna leave two of your party there, and then you're going to go up to the 11th floor. Are you going one by one, Pixie and Anino, or are you going at the same time?
No,
Let's
go
go
together. Pretend you're. Wait, no, that doesn't work. You're going to into a corporate building. I was gonna say pretend you're dating or something, but I'm like,
No,
wait.
I mean that could work. I could, like, if anyone asks, since it's my brother's building, they'd be like, "Oh, who are you with?" "Oh, I'm just going to introduce him to family because it's gonna be family soon." You know, like,
Could work.
Best plan
Weird.
ever, guys. I love it.
But Anino is Anino like into this plan?
I'm
I
pretty
I pull out my sleeves and show them the arm. I mean, I'm not sure, guys.
You have a prosthetic arm, right?
Yeah, I'm basically cyberized from neck down. So
robot. You're gonna
I
marry a
mean,
robot.
It'll annoy your family even more.
yeah,
and he's short. So
yeah.
how tall is Pixie?
Pixie is like
Oh, I
Well,
mean,
like
with all the prosthetics, you didn't
around.
even get a height adjustment.
There's a reason for it. I actually ended up shorter than I was.
It's,
Mahal ang bakal.
Alin bakal? Tsaka kailangan portable.
It's like wait, what's Pixie, Tyler? You check. It didn't say here, no. You
Well,
don't
feel
hide
free
that.
to
I was
think of it
thinking
now.
like Pixie's like almost like 6 feet.
Okay. So,
Model na elf model.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it, it's up to you, but I'm just saying that it
Yeah,
makes us
I'm
look
just-
conspicuous. I can just shadow you. I can go camouflage and shadow you just in case. Or
Yeah.
or hear me out. I can also just buy a bunch of stuff from 7-Eleven, use my 7-Eleven uniform, and then I'll just follow you and just say that I'm
You
helping you carry
bring-
stuff up.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Tagabuhat,
Yeah.
tagabuhat.
Tagabuhat. And that way I
Yeah.
can also hide my katana on something. A
Oh,
row
yeah.
of hot dogs.
That's good thinking. You can do that.
So long row of hot
We need
dogs.
to we need to work something out.
Footlong.
Foot
Like-
long.
What?
Mga tatlong foot long.
Katana inside the footlongs. Oh god. Okay.
like a 3 foot longs.
Yeah.
Ano naman eh, you just pick up the tinapay from the Shopawan, di ba?
Yeah.
And you just like cover your katana with it. Like
Yeah.
sandwich it.
Exactly. So that will hide my stuff.
Okay.
That should be fine.
If you
So-
had an umbrella, you could hide your katana.
I think that is
Yeah.
enough planning. What we're going to
7-Eleven
do is
umbrella.
we're going to go on a 15-minute break.
Alright, alright.
So I also kind of need a drink in my system.
Okay.
So we will be back 3 p.m. sharp. All right,
Alright.
so that we can get right into the planning. Get right into the execution. All right. For the audience, see you in 15 minutes. So, you arrive at the arcology. The arcology itself already has some base level of security, but this is something that is not that difficult to get through. You don't even have to roleplay it because usually, like, the 7-Eleven guy already knows like where the hot dogs come in, and you just bring your swords through there. And so, is anyone not familiar with what I'm saying when I say arcology?
I have to read up on it again.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, just explain it for the viewers too.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
explain what an arcology is. So think of think of the idea that people have when they say that they're going to colonize Mars. They're going to go to another planet, and then they have like a dome, and then in that dome there's a city inside, right? That's what an arcology is. It's basically a mini city
Oh.
that is self-contained inside its own environment. So they're able to filter out pollution. They're able
Judge
to
Dredd.
yeah, that's one way to look at it. And they're
Yung
also
megacities ng the Judge Dredd.
and they're also able to lift it up high so that it doesn't get affected by floods. And in this particular case, the Jolly Arc is also protected against sinkholes because the area around Old Ortigas, for some reason, is very unstable now. So there's a lot of architecture that has gone into the base of this arcology. And the only way actually to get to it is to use the bridge that used to be the old MRT3. So that's the land bridge right now. So you walk towards it.
MRT3.
So you
Okay.
go down to something that you can still vaguely make out the term Shaw Station.
Yeah. Ito yung sa may landing ng ano, di ba? Edsa siyang.
Yeah. But Edsa Shang is not there. It's just they made a makeshift bridge that goes toward the arcology. And then the
Gotcha.
arcology probably starts at where a good place. After Shang. Yeah, we're behind Mega Mall. So St. Francis Square.
So it's around Meralco Ave.
Yeah. Exactly, Meralco Ave.
I worked in Ortigas, so I'm like, where?
So they raised that part. So it's like 50 feet in the air. And then it's its own self-contained area. So it's complete with a glass dome. And then it's polluted outside, but once you go inside, it's like, oh, sariwa yung hangin. It's like you're in a park.
Okay.
So that's what it looks like. So you get into the arcology. And in the art, you can tell that the presence of the food corporation is very ubiquitous. Like there's a lot of pida ang saya. And as you walk past, your AR is bombarded with like advertisements of there's going to be a storm tonight. Have you had your soy calf yet? It's called soy calf because real coffee is super expensive now, and now they make fake coffee made of soy infused with caffeine. So you enter that, and then you arrive at the building that you are going to enter. It's called the Jabi Corporate Center. And there is a commotion on the ground floor. Like the guards are walking around almost in a panic.
Oh.
What's
I
going
start-
on?
I start making sure my gear is covered. Start looking at the team and says, did anybody say it wasn't going to be quiet? What
Let's
do we
do now.
see?
Yeah,
What-
I mean, what's the cause of commotion? Where are they? Are they running away from it? Going to
More
it?
like walking around, checking a bunch of entrances in a panic.
Okay.
You guys better figure this out.
Where, if I
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
have
just approach one of the guard and ask.
Can I approach? Can I look for Manong Gardo?
Manong
My
Gardo is
guard
usually the
friend.
one who's on the front, right? Front
Yeah.
doors. Yes, he's there. He's he actually you make yourself visible. You're not trying to hide yourself, right?
Yeah.
As you approach him, he notices you. Ma'am, long time no see po.
And then I tell you, like, what's going on? I was just passing by and thought I'd visit my brother.
Ano po, may security issue po tayo, ma'am. Shadowrunners po ata tried to enter you know the secret floor.
We have a secret floor?
Yes, ma'am. Hindi niyo po
I'm
alam?
hiding. I'm hiding, so I'm not like a part of this.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to be like nearby where I can hear.
Hindi, kasi...
Hindi ko napapakita.
And then I tell Manong Guard, like, hindi, kasi before, I thought our parents were just making it up that there's like a secret floor. But I've never really seen it.
Yung ano po, 13th floor po, ma'am. Pero gitna po 11 and 12.
Weird yun, Manong Gardo, because diba, Filipinos are very superstitious. We shouldn't have like 13th floor.
Sadya po, ma'am.
Okay. But what do you think they want? Like, if there's a security breach?
Po alam, ma'am. Above my clearance po.
Anyway, is it possible if I talk to my brother? I need something from him. Can I go up?
Out of town po si boss ngayon eh.
The thing is, I've been meaning to ask him about one of my old collections, because I think he has it.
Okay. You can roll an a charisma influence roll against a dice pool of 4 for the guard.
Just charisma.
You can add influence if you have influence.
I have. So that's 7 and then 6, right?
Wow. That's 13 dice versus my 4 dice. I will roll my 4 dice. Malay mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, I'm gonna roll muna. 1, 2, 3. It's 5 and 6, right? For it to
Yeah,
hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. You beat me by 1. Swerte yung roll ko. I only rolled 4 but I had 3 hits. So, but you still beat me. So what happens is, ma'am, wala po si sir eh, pero as far as I understand it po, post din po kayo. Bigyan ko na lang po kay access.
Salamat, Manong Gardo. Kasi, paano ko ibenta na yung collection na yun? Wala na rin naman ako ng player. So, check ko na lang kung nasa office niya or something.
So, pero sabi niya, hanapin ko pa po yung yung gold card. Gold card po eh. Ilan lang po kasi yun. So, he goes to the guard house, which is on the 2nd floor. He asks you to wait while he fetches it. In the meantime, the other guards are still panicked.
Is it okay if I head out to the 7-Eleven and just to make sure I stole my stuff?
It can work.
To the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I think me standing here with concealed weapons is not a good idea.
Heightened security now with concealed weapon.
Put it in the storage room with me.
Okay.
Nobody
Thing is, the 7-Eleven is inside the ground floor.
Oh, it's not like separate entrance.
Yeah.
It's inside.
Patay.
Is there a side door or like?
Well, there is usually a side door.
And I thought you have a map. Like where
Yeah,
Yes.
the other
Okay.
entrance.
So
Yeah.
there is a side
No,
door.
but I don't know what it looks like. So, okay.
So there is a side door. The blueprint gives you this much information.
Yeah.
And that side door is usually less well guarded, because it's the 7-Eleven crew who guards it. Usually. But right now, they're on some kind of heightened alert for some reason.
Can I
We could
just like
go.
can I just send my spirits somewhere 11 or something? I mean 11th floor, trying to scout what is happening. What triggered the what you call it? The heightened alert thing if the people are still there.
Yes, it will take you about it'll take them about 2 turns to get to the 13th floor, but they'll
Okay,
get there.
and I'll have them and ask them to report back what weird things they see out of the ordinary.
All right, and then you can communicate with them telepathically, naman, diba?
Yeah, but it's just words. I cannot do visuals and sounds that
Okay.
they have to describe it to me.
Sige kuya, punta na kami! Yay!
And then just like like Casper the ghost.
Why
And then
are these
everyone's like,
air
hangin.
elementals so cute?
So meanwhile, so the air elementals fly up. What is everybody else doing? Pixie is waiting for Manong Guard to get back.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna ask him. Do you think it's safe to go? Like, so I didn't go with Pixie, right? So I tried to make sure that nobody saw me. So I'm like gesturing to the side door.
Okay. So, if you want to get to the 7-Eleven undetected, you just have to defeat my 4 dice in terms of noticing you, and then you can roll a stealth.
Kasi bawal pumasok sa 7-Eleven.
And it's more of they are on heightened alert right now, and they will probably notice someone holding a katana.
Okay.
Interestingly though, Renegade is not as ubiquitous. So
No, she's literally like, if you imagine, okay, she doesn't look anything like her Matrix persona. She is, like if Alexandra Trece was a real person, that's probably her. Like her whole aesthetic right now. She's wearing a black, like long, like armored coat, and she's got like the short.
and it works out because it's been raining, so it's okay to have a trench
Yeah.
coat for once. So,
Yeah, and and she's got a whole bunch of stuff hidden under her jacket, like secrets. So
yeah, okay. So I think
not
what we can do is you can have like a bonus edge on your case, but Anino will not have it because Anino is more obviously armed.
Well, I'm wearing my 7-Eleven uniform. Oh yeah.
You're
Well,
still
let's
obviously armed.
but I still have my gear.
Yeah.
So I'll just wait behind Pixie. I'll just nod at Renegade as she sneaks in.
All right.
Dude, like, how am I gonna get in if it's locked? Okay, never mind. Where is the page with all the edge? I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll stealth.
So
right?
common uses of edge is, let's see. I think the most common use of edge is just,
I have like 7. I might as well take advantage of it.
let's see. Edge. One edge, you can reroll 1 die.
Okay.
If you spend 2 edge, because you already have 1 bonus right now. If you're willing to spend another one, it's a bonus +1 to a single roll. So that's already automatic success. Anyway, I am going to roll my 4 dice because my guards suck. Like, they're on alert, but they're not good guards. So let's see, 4 dice. Rolling. These rolls are so swingy.
Mundane. That's why they are the mundane ones.
So what's your result, Renegade? It's stealth plus agility.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can do with my edge. Let me do the edge of a bow. Use my edge. action? No, I don't need an edge action. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus edge, and I'm gonna. Do I need to? No, I'm just gonna roll my 8 and see what happens. Oh, nice! I got 3 hits.
3 hits. Yeah, no problem. They're too busy looking for someone who looks like a Shadowrunner that they didn't notice the actual Shadowrunner moving past them.
GG's. Oh, that's amazing. How am I gonna get in though?
Humans and their prejudices, no, of what people look like.
And yeah, and discrimination on how a Shadowrunner would look like.
Yeah.
To be fair,
And we're like, this is fine.
I'm wearing a black leather jacket, and like, I mean, I kind of look like a Shadowrunner if you think about it. Which is funny, but I'm gonna go to the side door.
So yeah, you are now in the 7-Eleven, and the 7-Eleven crew is a bit agitated, but also they know that they have to keep doing their jobs, otherwise they lose their jobs. So they're like, Ma'am sir, welcome to 7-Eleven. And then when you enter, you automatically get like arrows of Slurpees. Ping, ping, ping.
I want that.
Ads.
Buy one, take one. Bubblegum flavor.
Okay. How much do they sell Slurpees for in 2080?
Not that bad. 50 new yen
Dang.
for the buy one, take one.
Expensive. I only have 40 left.
That's expensive.
That's
Like
expensive.
ammo. Like it's more expensive than ammo. What the heck?
I know.
Funnily enough, it's a lot cheaper in 7-Elevens outside arcologies.
That's fair. They hike up the price. Okay,
Well, it's 7-Eleven. They hike up the price.
it's true.
That's why it's called 7-Eleven. It's 7 outside. It's 11 in there.
I have a question though. So there are still people working here.
Yeah,
Is it like a 24/7?
yeah, exactly. It's a 24/7 convenience store. So,
Okay.
so there are people working there, but if the question is if they would really rather be somewhere else, also yes.
Okay. Because I'm just wondering if I can like duck somewhere where they won't notice me. They probably already saw me. Dang. They saw me coming in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the entrance pings to people with active active personal access networks, personal area networks, and
But
they.
even if they're running silently?
Oh, if you're running silently, then no.
Okay, so they wouldn't ping. It wouldn't
Yeah.
ping if I'm running silently. Okay. Because I imagine my network, like I probably, for just being discreet, have decided to run all my technology silently.
Okay.
Like I don't have this stuff
In
on.
which case, you're the decker, so I think that's okay. It's a very basic pop-up type of program that comes onto your face, like ping, ping, ping. So you could actually you could still get them without pinging back.
Okay. So there's
Meanwhile-
a way for me to slide away without getting noticed by the people around.
Given that you already have like 3 hits, right? And I kind of rolled 0 hits, so no need to roll another stealth. You were able to fly past them.
Okay.
And
I'm
then
gonna put,
Manong Guard
an extra-
comes down and is like, Ma'am, ito na po. Gold card po. Anywhere but the security level clearance 4 po ito, ma'am.
Okay.
So, just one below yung kay Sir.
Sige.
And then
Salamat, Manong Gardo.
And then your spirits tell you that there is a bunch of guards that are being attacked by a katana wielding female orc.
Ooh. Well, I'm just gonna. Do we have a we can talk to each other silently
Yeah, no,
type
I
thing?
my com, I have my
Okay.
comment.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, pakisabi kay Anino, may nauna na sa kanya. Oo.
Wait, can we have like a multi?
Kuya, ang galing oh. Pinapatay na niya yung mga gwardiya.
Wala, sabi mo,
Uy, hitting
pakibilisan, wala
Mitsurugi
nang
yata
matitira
yun eh.
sa kanya. Yung mga gwardiya, paubos na.
Teka, wait. Is this orc? Kakompetensya namin siya?
Sandali. Oh shit. Ano mo nga, ikwento mo nga sa akin kung ano yung itsura. Then maybe I can do a memory check or something kung ito yung bumangga doon kay Pixie kanina.
Sure.
Based dun sa, I'm not sure. They should be intelligent enough kasi 7 yung 4 sila or something.
So, memory. What skill is memory?
Memory is 6 lang nakalagay sa akin.
Hold on.
May parang ganun na 6.
Memory is oh shoot. Memory. Come on. Memory is
I guess perception?
logic plus no, memory is logic plus intuition.
Okay.
So it's 6 for me.
6 dice. Roll 6
Oo.
dice. Threshold is 2 only.
Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I got it. It's 2 hits.
That
2 hits,
sounds
2
correct.
That bitch.
Oh, Trixie! Yung bumangga sa'yo, yung sabi, oh, smushy. Yung nakapula na hindi bagay. Nakapulang
Ay, yung
damit na
ano?
hindi bagay.
Oo, naalala
Ano?
ko yun.
Bakit
Sabi ko nga
tayo-
parang lagpas yung lipstick niya eh.
I have
Nabasa
a
kaya niya yung sulat mo?
Is it a multi-way like a four-way
Yeah.
chat?
Yeah. It's a group chat.
What's a
Which one?
Mickey? One of our viewers has redeemed Hydrate, reminding everyone to drink water. So,
Oh shoot, where's my water bottle? Where did I put it?
My water. Wait,
It's so
let me
far
get
away.
my water.
I will cheat with Pocari Sweat. Thank you, Miggy. We really forget these things sometimes. Oh wait, can you hear me? Yes, I think you can.
Was the contract open? Would you guys know?
Oh, yung Trixie
Well, there
about
was
You never asked Mr. Johnson. that.
we didn't ask. Pero the thing is, I think it may have been open. Kasi, di ba, nung nandun tayo sa nightclub. I'm old. Nandun tayo, we didn't know that we were going to team up. All I know is I was with Django, and then he, it could be open.
It
We
could
just
be
decided to-
open. They were not invited to the meeting.
Renegade naman. Sana sinasabi niyo yung mga ganyang bagay.
Oh,
We were invited.
mean-
Ito ang unang priority.
Yeah.
I was
We're the
about to
ones that
say,
are getting paid.
not old enough to sell its disco.
Okay, so
But yeah.
addition to the plan. You know how we're gonna make this look good?
What?
Beat them to it.
Amino? No. Well, maybe. It'll probably be easier to steal from her than to steal from the corp. No. Want to make it
These
look good.
guys are going against
No!
guards now.
No, but listen, okay? If Pixie and Amino go up there and then they fight off this bitch, it looks good to the guards that are left. And then Pixie, didn't you just get the gold card?
Yeah, I have access.
May access ka naman eh. You don't have to sneak around now.
I
And then
know.
Amino can just fight
But
the
follow
orc bitch, and then it'll look good.
so interception na tayo. Ma'am
Yeah.
Pixie.
And then
Game?
just say you're
G.
you're friends with Pixie. You're like her boyfriend or whatever. Make something up.
body guard.
Oh,
I like how that boyfriend thing keeps popping up.
So I take off my cap, take off my 7-Eleven uniform. I wave at Dodong.
Yeah.
And Dodong, si ano, while I'm getting rid of my stuff and putting it to the back of the stock room. Dodong, pera mo ng stock room. Si Ma'am,
Nakatago na.
Ma'am Pixie?
yeah, so she goes in. Si Django, si Boss Django, gamitin lang nila yung stock room. Kailang. Ano,
Si ma'am naman eh.
Gcash kita mamaya. Bahala sa lunch mamaya. Basta ano lang, samahan ko lang si Ma'am Pixie. Wag ka magpapapasok.
Kilala mo ba siya?
Si Dodong? Yeah.
No, Dodong's actually asking the other 7-Eleven guy. Kilala mo siya? Mukhang boss eh. Sige.
Dodong. Si Seb. Training tayo pareho.
Oo, yung
tayo
ano.
sa bench sa ano.
Oo,
Sa-
naalala ko na. Di ko naalala,
Kalentong.
pare. Yung naalala ko.
Kalento.
Ganyan ka.
Yung kalento mo.
Pag
Parang tama naman yung
susunod
sinasabi
na
niya.
binyag, di kita invite. Basta wag ka papapasok doon. At saka yung uniform ko. Then, weirdly enough, now I am in my camo suit. Then I tap the side of my head. I have my helmet starts popping in. Tapos go to mama now. Basically, you see this
Let's
small
go.
cyber ninja hopping up to you and said, "Tara ma'am, ido."
Okay. Meron na akong access. Tapos, we go to the elevator na.
Okay.
So we go
If
to...
it's fast or is it slower?
is
Sige
it-
ma'am, elevator na kayo. I'll take the stairs. I'll meet you up there. Just warn people.
Okay.
So,
And then we go. We meet
So-
at sa 11th.
11th, yes. Nakaradyo ako. So,
Kuya,
we're
kuya.
intercepting the
Kuya.
other Shadowrunners.
Parang umiiwas sila sa hagdan.
Oh.
Tsaka sa anong tawag niyo dun sa umaakyat?
elevator.
Elevator.
Elevator?
Nasa elevator na sila.
Hindi.
Oy, sandali.
Doon dapat sila pero bigla silang lumiko. Punta silang bintana.
Yung mga ano. Oy, wala na sa elevator, nasa bintana na yung mga kalaban. Natalo na lahat yung guard?
Oo, talo na nila. Galing nga eh.
Oh.
Parang
Sandali.
parang
So,
fatality. ganun.
I'm in the stairwell going.
Intercept
Anong
sa,
side?
sa window. So malamang
Ako
din
muna,
sa...
wait.
May window sa 11.5? Sa 13?
Opo.
Kala ko pa nasa gitna eh, kasi
Can
wala
I-
elevator or something. Yeah.
Wait, who just jumped? Sino bang...
No, nasa bintana pa lang, fire escape or something.
may
Bintana
ano
sila
sila
dumaan.
natali. Ang tawag
Ano
dapat
pa?
dito,
Anong side?
rappelling ata eh.
North, south,
Ayun.
east, west.
Saan sila nagsiscale?
Okay,
Ah,
yeah, tatanong ko din sa ano. Oh,
Southwest.
East Monsoon saka West Monsoon.
Oh, yun,
Saan daw?
ayun, alam nila yun. Southwest.
Southwest.
I love their name.
Oh,
I dart out.
Yeah.
I go around the window and anticipate where they're going to be jumping out. I have gecko gloves. And I have a grappling hook in my cyber arms. So I'm just going to anticipate where they're going to be coming from and say, ano ma'am, intercept ko lang po. Back up
Okay.
na lang.
And I go with like in the elevator. It's like ping.
I'm just gonna ask, ilan ba sila? Ilan?
Wait. I think I have elevator music here.
We have elevator music. So I'm
Girls
just
from
like in
Ipanema.
the elevator.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's amazing! Other music!
I'm just in the elevator. And I'm listening to the com.
So you're going up on the elevator while you're listening to the comm, and then Anino, you said you're going to intercept them.
Yep, going to go
Yeah.
back outside the lobby, flashing my security badge. That is one step
Kuya,
below gold.
biglang umalis sila ng bintana, babalik ulit silang hagdan.
Ilan
Oh,
sila,
tama.
ilan?
Tatlo. Yung orc na babae tsaka dalawang dwarf.
Kaya yung engulf, yung ano? Yung malaking
Dalawa
babae na
yung-
mayabang.
Akala ko apat sila. Matatlo na lang yung nasa... May isang nasa bintana.
Oo nga.
Meron ako. I know how to shoot a gun.
Sandali, sandali. Kaya niyo engulf yung yung dalawang dwarf.
Subukan namin. Can you roll for them?
Okay, I can. Let's see. Paano spell? What are the roles supposed to be? Quality
Okay,
magic
I think
nila.
you're going to use their abilities. So do they have like a force?
If someone's scaling the window, maybe you can knock him out.
Magic nila, diba?
Uh-uh.
Plus,
Magic plus.
Magic,
wait. I am not.
Charisma
I don't
din.
have it memorized, unfortunately.
Like, it's so fun, and I'm just like inside the elevator, and things are happening already. I'm like,
sorry, Billy.
I'm also looking for it. So let's see.
Wait.
It is in magic, right? Magic, and
It's
then
power. So let's see. Line of sight. So line of sight. Nasa line
Oh,
of
well, they
sight,
can see.
nakikita nila. Yeah, it's still spell rule. Hindi ko kabisado. Yeah, it's supposed it's magic and charisma, and it should
Alright,
be
so they're-
willpower and logic for you.
so your magic plus their charisma. Is that correct?
No, the creature's magic
The critter's magic plus their charisma.
plus their charisma,
And
which
then
is
for me, it's willpower plus
logic.
logic.
See,
Let's go.
and that is a 5.
5 hits.
Yep.
I got 0 hits on the first one. Second dwarf
Okay. Second dwarf.
has 1 hit. So
That's
Or-
6 hits. Or
either way, you
They
have
have-
4 net hits. 4 net hits. How much damage do they deal?
I think it's just it's just them what you call that? Ano yung ginamit ko? Na ano lang nila. In-engulf lang nila.
Alright.
Let me
So
check
they
if
engulf the
there's
2 dwarves.
some damage.
And then, Kuya, yung orc nakatakas!
Okay lang yan, at least may dalawa tayo. May dalawa tayo. Hayaan mo na si Anino dun sa isa. They continue to take damage with the stun damage overflowing to physical damage.
Okay. How much yung damage value? Yung DV ang nakalagay.
DB
dito.
equal to magic plus 2. So 7 plus 2, it's 9.
Alright. One of them is down.
Okay.
The other one's like, Can't
Yeah.
breathe. So meanwhile,
Okay.
the orc is leaving.
Pixie, kung abutan mo dun sa 11th floor, nandun banda sa hagdan yung dalawang dwarf. Pwede mo imbestigahan. Hawak-hawak ng magkapatid.
kinakabahan na si Thunderbolt tsaka si Lightning.
Si
Steal their
Habagat Amihan. Habagat sa si Amihan.
Steal their step and shoot them.
Okay. Anino, from your vantage point, no one's coming.
No one's coming from the windows?
Yeah.
I tap that. Walang tao sa windows. Status naman, please.
Nasa hagdan yung orc. Kasama ng
Thank-
dalawang dwarf nakuha ko.
Sige.
Yung
So,
orc
eh.
siguro pwedeng ma-intercept ni Pixie. 11, di ba? Papunta sa 11.
nasagdan na sila. Babalik ang
Hagdan sila
stairwell.
lahat.
Yung dalawa hawak ko. Yung isa nakatakas. Dalawa lang sila eh.
Tatlo sila. Dalawang
I mean, tatlo silang nandun. May isang missing, may isang unaccounted.
May isang missing.
Just
Elevator
First,
opens.
and-
That's me.
engage hydraulic jacks.
when-
Get to the stairs as fast as possible.
When the elevator opens, you see 2 dwarves going.
Pixie, sa'yo na daw din dalawa. Sabi nung
So-
magkapatid.
I just,
Mahangin.
are they, mahangin lang. Will they die?
It looks like they're suffocating.
Maybe just leave them.
Yeah, you
Do I
could.
shoot them? I like the music.
It's your elevator music.
Wet work na bigla. Wet work na bigla.
Is it wet work if it's on another shadow running team?
Let's kill these fishes. Meet
Yung
my
tatanungin,
friends.
It looks
Ah.
really
Where
good on
they
camera. Wait,
And then-
Yeah.
do you want to be seen on camera doing that? Maybe it looks like you're defending the family's business.
Yeah, because alam ko naman na parang may security breach and they kind of look suspicious.
Your brother
so,
owes you. Your brother owes you. Sige, is there a
just
way for me to
gonna
like
look
see
good.
this via the matrix?
All right, so
Like,
you're going to take them out.
Yeah.
All right. No need to roll for that.
Thunderbolt and
They're
lightning,
already
very, very bright.
they're already like on the floor, so one
Oh,
bullet each will do
okay.
it already. Meanwhile, on Anino's end, you use your hydraulic legs, right? That increases your
Yep, yep.
speed. You spot the silhouette of the orc just as she is avoiding the stairs, almost as if she knew you would be there. But
You
because
just-
you're using your hydraulic legs, you still kind of
Ah.
catch her as she's leaving the stairs again and moving back toward the window.
Moving back towards the window.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the layout like now?
Okay. Currently you catch her at around the 9th floor.
Where am I? Below?
You are also on the just below 8th floor. So you catch
Eighth
her.
below.
Mhm.
Is there a way for me to cut her off if let's say, go into the, di ba stairwell yan? So there's that chasm in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
If I cut through to the chasm, is there a way for me to cut her off?
Possible, but you're going to have to roll an acrobatics. Double check.
If it's a jumping
Athletics,
or
rather.
I got a grappling hook. So
Yeah, I think it's more an issue of the space in between is small. Luckily you do keep mentioning that you're only 5 foot tall,
yes.
so it's doable with a threshold 3 of athletics plus agility.
Athletics by just agility? Sure.
Yeah.
Sige. I'll go for it. Just try to cut her off. I can use edge, no?
Yes.
2 edge. I'm
Two.
using 2 edge out of my 7.
So if you're using 2
Tapos-
edge, you can have an automatic +1
Okay.
hit.
Tapos, just checking my... Ano yan? What are the stats involved? Agility and
Agility and athletic skill.
athletics. Oh, wala ka athletics. Good lord. Agility lang. Does my grappling hook add any other bonuses to it?
+1 to the dice pool.
Huh?
+1 to the dice pool.
Sorry, BJ. Hello?
+1 to the dice pool.
+1 to the
Yes.
dice pool. So, okay. 6 plus 1 automatic success. Okay, rolling. Where am I? Shadowrun dice roller.
Hydrate ulit. Kakainom lang namin eh. Pwede naman.
Ang hirap naman between ng laban.
Let me know, Anino, what your result is. I will also get
6, 5, 4, 4, 1, 1.
5, 4, 4, 1.
How many hits?
You
What's-
make the 3 because you have 1 automatic success.
Yes.
Five
So
and
that
six
positions
is
me
okay.
where exactly to the orc?
All right. So what happens is, you bound yourself, and then you catch her just as she is about to enter the 9th floor. So you are both on the staircase still, but you are now blocking the way towards the 9th floor.
Hmm.
And as she does that, she says, "Well, if you really want to die that badly," takes out 2 katanas.
Oh!
So I reach to my back, grabbing empty air. Fuck,
Okay.
I left it at 7-Eleven. But I think
You're all on your
fast
own now. Your lady friend is in the 11th floor. Your mage friend is on the ground floor, and your decker friend is in the 7-Eleven, where you left
Wait.
your katana.
Well,
What do now?
I reach into my wrists and pull out what seems to be a cat's cradle of light,
Okay.
and just look at her and say, "Okay, let's dance."
Let's do
Monofilament
this.
whip.
Let's do this. All right.
Yes.
So we were going to roll initiative,
Okay.
but just the two of us, because
Okay.
it's a one-on-one fight.
Sige. What is initiative?
Okay. Um,
Teka lang.
I actually
Shit.
placed it in our chat before. Sorry. in
Oh,
our
sorry. I'm
resources.
8 plus 1. Sorry. Got it.
So roll d6 a number of times equal to your initiative dice. If you don't have anything that says that you are increasing your initiative dice, that means you have 1.
Mhm.
And then your initiative rank is reaction plus intuition.
Okay. Teka lang. So, 8. Sorry. So, 8d6 plus 1. Do I add the 1 to my ano?
Sorry. Reaction plus intuition is just one die roll.
Okay.
1d6 plus reaction plus intuition. So unlike other rolls of Shadowrun, this one is just a normal d6 roll. You were not counting hits.
Teka. Sorry. Run that by me again.
Okay.
Brain
Roll
not
1d6.
Okay. So, I've got an initiative score of 8. What do I do with that?
You have an initiative score of 8. Sorry.
Well, it's on my sheet. It says 8.
Oh, that's initiative rank.
That's your rank,
So
yeah.
that's my rank. Tapos
So basically
1d6.
roll a
So I just
d6
add that.
And then
Okay.
add 8, yeah.
Okay, so 8 plus 1d6. Roll 1d6.
I rolled shit!
Sige. 1d6. What can I do? What can I use? Can I use edge on this
Yes, I think so. Let me double check.
for initiative? If I use 1, do I just get 2 dice now to add?
Reroll a failed
Or
one,
reroll lang siya?
I think.
Sige. No edge na
Okay,
lang.
using one edge can add 3 to your initiative score.
Sige, 1 edge. I'll go for 1 edge. Rolling 1d6, so plus 4 plus 3. So 11, 15.
You go first. 'Cause I
Okay.
rolled a 1. So
Okay. Sige,
Ma-
this
ma-
is just going
my
to
luck
be
sucks.
a full-on, no defense, cat's cradle, monofilament wire attack.
all right.
I'm just
so,
going to try to basically wrap her arms and take her arm out.
Okay.
Okay.
I will defend that. I have a dice pool of 6.
Using edge of 2. What does 2 edge give me?
Automatic hit.
Automatic hit. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, combat ko.
You should probably know that edge doesn't come back automatically.
Yep, I have to earn it somewhere.
Yep.
That's fine, but I'm just trying to take
Fine.
this some bitch down.
True.
And yes, true enough, this is the same orc that bumped onto Pixie earlier.
Okay.
That
Sige.
bitch.
Okay. So, what's the role here? I have attack rating of 14 for my
Woo!
mono.
So, okay.
Tapos,
Combat basics. Let's go to combat basics, all right?
sure, go.
Yeah. And we're just cheering in the comms. Go, go, go.
Wait, where are they?
I'm in the
They
same,
are...
I'm in the same room as his katanas.
Because
Yes.
I'm still going to have to go to the to the stairs to have
Yeah,
access to
you are...
the...
so,
Yeah, but
to give
they
you an
already
idea.
start initiative like 3 seconds. How many
Yeah.
seconds will you be?
So, to give you
I'm
an
just
idea,
like,
you
when I get there,
are in the 11th floor.
Sorry, BJ.
I'm in
what
the
was that?
11th. Yeah.
So just to paint a picture, Pixie is on the 11th floor, right?
Yeah.
You are somewhere on the 9th floor, going towards the 8th floor. That's Anino. But at
Nine.
least we know that Pixie is just coming out of the elevator, so she is beside the staircase herself, because the elevators are usually beside the staircase, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to try to join the battle, you could probably join after 2 rounds.
Okay.
Hey, Anino, do you need your swords? They're in the room with me.
Okay.
I'm tuning it out because I
No,
am
I know.
adrenaline is pumping in my ears at the moment.
Okay, so your
Yeah, I know.
attack is going to be appropriate weapon skill plus agility.
Okay, so agility plus close combat. Exotic weapons is 5. So 6 plus 5.
11.
Tapos, when does attack rating come into play?
Now.
6 plus
So
5 plus automatic
Sorry.
success for 2 edge.
So attack rating of attacker's weapon versus defense rating of defender. My defense rating is 3. So what is your attack rating?
So, attack rating ng is, teka lang, monofilament wire is 14.
So you have auto edge. If difference of greater than 4, yeah, you have automatic edge. So
Okay, so that's 2 successes na.
no,
if
that's
I'm
just one
still-
edge. So if you want to upgrade that to an automatic success, you have to spend another edge. What you can do with
Sige,
one
sige,
edge is reroll
one edge na
one
lang.
die. But otherwise, your roll is still just agility plus appropriate weapon skill, opposed by my reaction plus intuition. My reaction plus intuition is 6, and your attack rating is
14.
all right. So roll that.
So, I roll my 11d6, right? First.
Yes,
Tapos, with my bonus edge,
you
na
can
1,
reroll one of them.
Can I spend another one to make it an auto?
Yes.
Okay, so that's an automatic success na. So that means I just spent 1 for the automatic success.
Okay.
Tapos roll 1 11d6. 6. So 1 2 what's the success for d6? 5 and above.
5 and 6.
5 and 6. 4.
All right. I only got 2 successes. So
Okay.
that means you have an excess of 2. And what's the damage value of your weapon?
Damage value of the monofilament is damage value 6 piercing or 6.
6. So 6p plus 2 because you have 2 in excess, that's 8. So I'm going to try to soak that with my body. My body is
Okay.
3, but I have an armor of 2. So that's
Okay.
5. So I'm going to try to soak. Rolling. I soak 3. So out of your 8 damage, I soak 3. I only take 5 physical damage.
Okay.
So she's still up.
So she's still up. Okay.
So
So basically go. Sorry.
in her turn, what she does is she makes an attack stance on her 2 katanas and then does some hit and Mitsurugi shit where she attacks multiple times. But in reality, that actually means that she attacks twice with 5 dice each, opposed by your
Okay.
defense rating. So
My defense rating. Okay. So my defense rating, it's just armor, right? How about
armor plus, let me double check. Defender, okay, you grab dice equal to your reaction plus intuition.
reaction plus intuition? Teka lang. And reaction, and so that's 8 dice. Okay.
Wow. Asa pa siya. Although it can happen. I have 5 dice.
Okay. So roll reaction. So that's 8d6.
So the first attack
I
is
got 3.
you block the first attack. The second attack, roll again.
Okay. 8d6 pa rin.
I think so. Although I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Let's say 8 pa rin. Although I will double check that because that
Sige,
doesn't
sige.
quite make sense.
But I only got 1.
Alright, the second one pushes through and the katana deals. Let us see.
Teka lang. Then armor soak comes in, right?
Yes.
So, sige. Go roll your damage.
Combat.
I will. Combat. Teka lang.
Ah.
I'll just figure out my armor rating. Kasi I got
Ow. Katana is 4
2
piercing, 5
plus 1 plus 4?
plus body.
What's the body?
Body is an
Body.
attribute.
So,
Your
3.
cat.
Okay, so kasi I got 1 from my helmet, 2 from my armor, 3 from my body, tapos I've got thermal.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then
So, tas rating of 4 for the thermal.
so add them all together.
Sige, so 1, 2, plus 3. So 6 plus 4, 10. Tapos roll that 10d6. Roll 10d6.
Wow, tibay mo.
Hyper specialized, man. So 5.
5. All right. Yeah, the second katana hits you on the neck, but your neck is metal. So like, ting! If anything, you're annoyed because now your neck has a scratch.
She starts hearing Metal Gear Rising music.
Okay, it's your turn again. You can tell on her face that she is second guessing herself.
Sige.
Meanwhile, Pixie is already starting to go down. You can actually hear someone coming out from the 11th floor.
Billy, can I add something?
Yes, sure.
Can I have one of the spirits go astral and try to go to the astral plane, try to search for the other one, and the other one try to search through the window for the missing one that is unaccounted for?
Okay, make a... You have to make some kind of search check.
There were 4 of them, diba? Kanina?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 4. I'll try to search for the other one in the physical and the other one in the maybe the astral thing.
And then as I'm coming, papunta dun sa stairwell, I'm in the comms and like, do you need me there or do you want me to just like go inside the like where we're supposed
Elevator?
to go? No, the storage.
The
Because
storage.
you need to retrieve the CD.
I think they have.
Oh.
That's why they are
Yeah,
trying to run away.
they
Yeah,
probably
already
already
have
have it.
They already have it. You
That's why I'm
think?
trying to...
I'm betting. That's why they're
Okay.
trying to divide us.
It's a
Pero
perception
that's out of
check.
character. Chatter na.
That's a perception check for your spirit.
Okay. Oh, the spirit's perception check. As in perception lang, no?
They can add probably their intuition.
Okay. Perception. They have perception. Perception check. Intuition. So that's 7. Oh, they don't have they don't, meron lang silang skills, pero walang number. So it's just 1, automatic.
Just assume na may 1 sila today. And then we'll
let's
have
just
to
check.
like figure that out later. So add that to the list of things we have to figure out. But for now, assume that they have 1 skill and then intuition, whatever their intuition is.
Yeah, it's 3 and 2.
So roll 5 dice.
The first one is 3. Yeah.
The first one is 3.
The first one is 3, the second one is 2.
So just 2 dice.
No, I mean 7 dice for them because
okay.
4 7 earlier.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
It's a threshold of 3. Just
Yeah.
you just have to roll a 3.
Okay, so yeah, 3. What did they see someone?
Okay.
Or they at least
Their
track-
4th member is near the entrance of the vault. Dead.
near entrance.
Dead.
Dead?
Dead?
Yes.
Also,
They tell you that she kuya, patay. Parang
bukas yung bolt.
Parang lumobo yung katawan niya.
Dead.
Pero yung bolt bukas, mukhang nanakawan.
Hindi, nakasara.
So hindi pa nila nakukuha.
Parang,
Ayun siya.
kuya, ayaw namin dito.
Sige na, alis na kayo.
I think, baka may magic thingy.
Ayun nga eh. Yung dun sa, yung isa na nag-astral, ano nga yung kita niya? Parang black and white.
Kuya, ang dami
Yung-
nakatingin sa akin.
Sige na, labas na
Ayoko
kayo.
na dito.
Labas na kayo hanggang kaya niyo pa.
Alis na kami.
Sige.
Yun,
Sasabi ko, madaming magic. Tapos yung isang sumubok na buksan siguro biglang lumubog. Baka kailangan ng access or something. Baka may nagtitrigger. Pero madaming bantay.
Actually, that's also a question for Pixie because Pixie is the one who is closest to the vault right now. Are you going to go to the vault or going to help Anino?
Anino, do you want me to help or do you want me to go to the vault?
Yeah, while they're asking that, I'll just go get a Slurp in 7-Eleven. I'm so tense right now. Bumibili na ako.
Sir, baka gusto niyong dagdagan ng chili dog.
Sige. Ano ba pampatanggal stress? May stress ako eh.
60 new yen daw with chili dog.
Sige, babawas ko na lang, baby. Babawas ko dun sa akin.
Alright, Anino, what will you do while we're waiting for Pixie to decide if she's going to the vault or if she's going to help you? At any rate, it will take one more round.
Sorry. I asked the person in front of me, do you want to stand down now or do you want to take this to its conclusion?
She stows one of her swords. She reaches into her trench coat.
Mhm.
Because trench coat, right?
Yeah.
Takes out something that looks like a disc. Puts it on the floor. Look, 20,000 new yen, not worth my life.
Alright.
It's
Put
yours.
it down. Put it down. Walk away. I know your face.
She starts walking back. And then she runs downward as she
Alright.
leaves the CD.
So the cat's cradle that I was holding dissipates and I pick up the CD. Did she just trick me or is this the real CD?
It looks like a CD. You don't know
looks
if it's the CD.
Back into the vault and see if there's other CDs.
Yeah. So I
Look at all
am
the CDs from the vault.
It does have the picture of Britney in front.
a fuck. Sige. Nah, not the
You
smartest
should have
move,
hit,
man.
you should
Yeah.
have hit him one more time.
Sige. Chase, I go after. I don't know who this lady is, but I'm imagining a security desk won't have a scantily clad lady on the front.
And the word hit me baby one
Yeah, it
more
says hit
time.
me
Yeah,
baby one more
baby
time.
one.
You're not sure. Is this really a data disk?
And then like open it. Like does it still have her face in the CD itself?
I
It should be blank.
so
We
I
don't
open
know.
the case. On the CD, what does the CD look like?
Okay, you open the case. On the other side of the case, there's like a number 1 to number 17 and a list of songs.
Okay. Sige.
Eh,
So
and-
I'm
Holy
just
shit, it is a Britney
yeah.
CD.
Yeah, when you
Uh,
open
but
it,
the
first,
CD
dum,
itself
dum,
just
dum.
says CDR King.
God damn it.
What?
CDR King?
What does it say?
CDR King.
CDR King.
Well, I keep it anyway, and I bolt after the orc.
Meanwhile, Pixie,
Dun,
what
dun,
will
dun.
Pixie do?
Meanwhile, since we found out it's a Britney CD, probably not the one we're looking for, but I'd be happy to have it. But I'm gonna go inside the storage. Renegade, can you like obscure the cameras on that
Yep.
part of the building?
Okay, so I don't know how many cameras I'm gonna need to hit, but if there's a way for me to do a probe, set a back door, and then give myself. I'm gonna need admin access, right?
Yes.
Is there a penalty for trying to give myself admin access without going through user access? There's
I
something-
think what will happen is just that I will have an edge.
Oh shoot! Why is this rulebook so hard to navigate? Okay, back to the matrix. Okay, I have one edge for matrix actions, or for logic tests, including matrix actions. So what I will do, doink, 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 doink. Okay, matrix. I'm going to do I will do it running silently in hot sim,
Oh,
and I will
so you enter VR.
enter VR. Yeah, what am I doing? going to use my bonus edge, and then I will. Oh no, I don't need to do that. Okay, never mind. I will just do a probe action for now.
Okay.
Oh, nice. 4 hits on my probe action.
Oh wow, you actually beat
That's
me. I
yeah.
thought you wouldn't.
Against willpower plus firewall.
Yeah. I rolled 3 hits. So you win just barely, and you're able to like loop the feed. Oh, you figure you could do this for about a minute or two.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a I guess would it be a backdoor entry into the network so I can?
Yes.
Okay. Backdoor entry. Oh no, that's bad. I got 0 hits and 2 ones.
All right.
That's okay, right? It's not.
It's
bad?
not a, what you call this? It's not a glitch, but it
Okay.
doesn't. I now
so-
get 1 hit, so you're not able to control the camera yet.
Not yet. Okay, so what it says here is that
Okay.
it still increases my Overwatch score.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So currently you can't control the camera because the thing that's happening that you don't understand is that the camera is kind of like glitching on its own. You don't understand why.
Okay.
Like
Does it look like another Decker did something?
it's
I should
possible.
just go
Anyway,
if it's glitching anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna keep trying.
yeah. While you're doing that, what's Pixie going to do?
Did she communicate to me that the camera is glitching anyway?
I can't. Can I communicate?
Do I also know that?
Can I send a message?
I think so. You can still talk to people because they are also in comms with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a message through the matrix. It pops
Okay.
up like a text message, like glitchy cams.
So it comes
Yeah,
up on your
and I'm gonna-
goggles.
And then I'm gonna be like, well, maybe I should just go anyway. Kasi, I mean, if it's glitching, and nakita na rin naman na parang there are 2 dwarves and something floor.
Yeah.
I could just reason out that I'm looking for others if there are others in the since it's my family's business, whatever.
So you get to the vault, right?
Mm.
It's not a vault. It's just a hexagonal door.
Like a bank, like
You're familiar with a hexagon, right? 6-sided
yeah.
shape. So
Yeah,
it's
I'm
think
familiar with
think of a big door like that, and it's just a wooden door with a normal doorknob. It's not even locked.
Okay. Did something happen to me if I like open it?
It do you try?
It just opens. Yeah, I'll try.
It just opens.
Okay, I open it.
Inside there is, it's a little creepily dark, but since you're wearing your AR, you can look into the darkness a bit, and the walls are
Yeah, and
basically just a bunch of hexagonal holes. Some of them have some kind of liquid dripping out of them, and then you hear it. It's a buzzing sound.
It's the
Oh,
hive,
that's
literally.
it's what I was thinking. It's like a beehive.
And then the droning gets louder, and then boom, you hear a loud thud as what can best be described as a 9 foot tall bee starts
Mother.
coming into the light, and then it looks at you. What's your surname again?
Villahermosa.
It just says Villahermosa. What do you need?
I'm here for an old tech. Do you know anything about this guy? I described the CD to her, to the queen.
It takes out a stack of CDs. I gave one to Master. A
What?
divided brother's sacrifice. But since you are family, you do not need to provide. This is you.
What? What?
And then the giant bee gives you like a, you know what, you know those
Stack?
CD cases with a glass.
Like the book?
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
what?
more of like a glass, kind of like lalagyan ng pinggan, except it's CDs.
Oh yeah, we used to
Correct.
have that. I thought it was like, you know, you stack na para you just stack
Yeah.
the CD
A
in it.
spindle.
Yeah,
spindle.
sorry.
So it gives
Yeah.
it to you, and then it starts retreating back into the darkness.
I'm like, thanks.
And we will end our game there.
Yeah, the bee is not red and yellow, right? Stripe. It's not a
It's
Jollibee team.
Probably just like
You're like, bidang saya.
Okay, good run, guys.
Good, right?
Okay, so we will end there for now, and we are going to say our goodbyes to our viewers. Thank you for viewing. That's an odd ending, but
that's a
we
lot
shall-
of CDs. Huh.
Pirated ones too.
Oh my god!
It's like a bunch of like it's a bunch of words na may stop ng CD arcing.
Oh god, that's amazing.
So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to say our goodbyes one by one. If you have anything to promote, now's the time. Tell us anything that you would want to promote. Otherwise, just say your goodbyes to the audience. Let's start. Let's start with TJ this time because he was last. During the
Okay,
intro.
thank you for the run, guys. Be sure to, I don't have anything to promote, but be sure 2 weeks from now to watch out for the next stream to see what happens with all those pirated CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Anne.
Hi. Thank you all for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at exo_Wander. And what I will be trying to do at some point is to restream these sessions for a North American audience on my own personal Twitch channel. So keep an eye out on my Twitter for when I am going to start doing that.
Awesome.
Okay, Carlos, you're next.
Hey, yeah, I had fun. Thanks for the session. If you want to find my stuff online, you can go to Moon Punch Painting on Facebook, and you can also go to the Kobold DM on Facebook. It's a bit dormant, but we'll be adding new stuff as soon as world stops being crazy.
Nice. And Karlen?
Fajardo po. I have a SoundCloud where I post my music. It's Karlen Fajardo Originals in SoundCloud. And thank you for watching. Please register to vote. We only have until September 30th or last day of September until registration ends.
Nice. And for myself, we play Shadowrun Dugo't Dagitab. That's the title of this playthrough. It translates to blood and electricity. We play this every other Saturday. Next Saturday, though, we are going back to the islands of Sinauna for our ongoing game sessions of Aninag with my other gaming group. That's ongoing. So every Saturday, we're going to have a game this time. So it's going to keep on happening. What's the SoundCloud? Karlen, if you don't mind, you could probably type the
I
URL.
put it in
the
the
chat?
in the chat.
Okay. Cool. So, with that in mind, thank you everyone. Goodbye. Hold on for a moment for players so that I can distribute your karma. All right.
Yay.
See you next week.